as they make their way to Dover and Folkestone. Very, very slowly. And they have to pinch their knees together, because they all need a flippin' pee. And, a number one as well. Whoops. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Those poor little old devils, haven't they, hey? Down at Dover. And on the way to Folkestone as well. Well, while there's a delay, maybe the old brickie should get in there and brick it up. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, hang on, no, we'd like to use it too. So no, don't do that. No. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. Hey, do you know what? I was sort of on time. Do you know what? I was going to be a minute early for a laugh, but hey-oh. I forgot to have my thing up. Yeah. But I got it up now. Oh, okay. So I hope everybody's well, and I suppose I better try and, well, find... Where's it gone? Oh dear. So today I want to talk about what's going on, needless to say, in Calais, Dover. It seems to be the in thing at the moment to talk about that, and I have done quite a few videos on, which I apologise if I bored you with it. I wouldn't be surprised, because I kind of do that. I'm quite good at that. But also I want to talk about that madness that's going on as well. So there's lots of blame game. It's not just, it's the people who want to go on holiday and sort out their bikini lines. No, it's not just that at all. Maybe some people would like to import some goods and export some goods, and meanwhile, obviously, they would like to go to the toilet as well. Probably. So anyway, I hope everybody is well, and I wonder who we got here. So if I can get you up, not like that, no, but if I can get you up, I'll I find out what I put you. I've got so many windows up. It's like, oh my giddy aunt, I don't know where I'm looking. So I need that window at me with my pretty face. Oh, look at you. Look at him. Oh dear. You poor devils, you. So, where is that one? It's not there, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. Oh, hang on, it's there. Ah, I found it. So let's get that chat out, so I can see what's going on. Top chat. Let's bring that out. Pop the chat. Yes, we have the chat out. Like I say, I hope everybody is enjoying this glorious weekend. Well, it's been glorious here. It's been ridiculously hot. I made the mistake here. I decided to go out on my motorbike in the heat and get sweaty bits. Yes. Great. Not too much detail. Anyway, who we got here anyway? Before we get into the nitty gritty, we've got Derek I. Hello, Derek, Ronnie H. Iwan Torres, Armin. Yeah, is that the queue for Dover? Not quite as long as that this time, was it? No, I got everything working, and you know why? I actually invested some super chat money into some memory. I got some memory in my computer now, and it can cope with it. Yeah, I only had 8 gigs in there before, but it wasn't a case of just adding another 8 or whatever I add to it. I had to change everything because they put all little ones in. Not very helpful. No. So anyway, hopefully everything's going to run a lot smoother. I might not, but hopefully my PC will. But what I found was happening is when I ever do videos and stuff, they tend to be like a bit like, I know who this is. That's Liz Truss. Yes. Bit of a staggered delay. Oh, dum. A queue for doing chatty rat. Hello, buddy. Madmonk 33. Hi, bud. Jean Balos. Good evening, chaps. From Reunion, a little island. Yeah, it's your fault. You damaged our... Well, not for me myself, but my parents live in there. Yeah, they used the temperatures in the Reunion to bring the general temperatures down for the entire European Union. No, well, France, sorry, regarding payments. Yeah, for winter payment, whatever it is. Yeah. My mother-in-law wasn't very happy. She was living in France at times, but she's gone back to that hellhole called Britain. Oh,
the force around you.
No. Thank you very much, Derek. Cheers, buddy. Remember, this help you next time. Oh. Cheers, buddy. I really appreciate that. I really do. Do. Oh, Chris Fisher with his beard. Hello, Chris Fisher with your beard. I have to admit, Chris, you've got an amazing beard. Have you still got the beard, or was it just an old avatar? Or was it somebody else? Chatty Rat, Mad Monk 33, Jean Bolos, Joe Merrill, hello buddy, and Jasper Northerner, hello there. Derek McCall, hello buddy. Even though we'll be here for a bit, but need to drop out 10 my time, half an hour in. Oh, okay, I'll let you off. Chatty Rat, regularly, hello buddy, hope you well. Ian Harper, Ginger Straw, and then, well, obviously, hello to everybody else who might be listening but haven't actually gone into the chat. And Sir Larry the Cat. Oh, is it the same Larry the Cat? At number 10. Maybe. Oh, remember to like and subscribe if you wish to support. Follow the links in the below in the... Oh, cheers, Mad Monk. Yeah, please do. Yeah, oh, my like button. Look, press that one. There you go. Like and subscribe. And maybe that little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling inside. Oh, every time I upload another video, maybe. That's if YouTube plays ball, that is. Yeah, they probably won't be, because I've been uploading so many videos. You kind of get, well, they don't mind 3 in 24 hours, but I've had some days I've done 12. So you might not have notifications for them all. Yeah, I must be on speed or something. Well, won't be mixing the bad drugs at all in my life. Anyway, hello, who's Zebediah Thomas? Some context. Any more names? Any more names? Any more names? Asperger's, you're better than Derek. Worth waiting for. Oh, thank you. No, okay. Poor old Graham, and I was stuck on that island with him. Oh dear, poor Graham. And Eddie to go. I've got Johnny K, ATAS. Really should make things interesting, and also the EES, which comes up in September. I can just write my head now. The ETIS, I think that comes at the beginning of next year, which is like the little mini visa thing that you have to apply online to enter the EU. Because I've not even heard the United Kingdom is a third country, you know. And it is. No longer have the privileges of freedom of movement. Freedom. I know it was never in Schengen, but all they had to do was show that little passport. Hello, look at me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. But not since old numpties put that flippin' cross in the wrong box, and the more I think about it, the more angry I get about those flippin'. Oh,
Kipper.
They've ruined it for everybody. Not everybody sitting in those queues wanting to have a pee or a poop are Brexiters. They didn't all vote for this. In fact, when you think about it, I suppose it's like, well, 17.4 million people, whatever it was, voted to leave the European Union, as we were told again and again. All democracy. Yeah. I just want my Brexit. That's what they say. Well, the thing is, it's not exactly a large proportion. Well, it's perhaps portion, but it's not the whole electorate, is it? No. There's 67 odd million people. I know there's some of the babies and they can't vote. But about 45 million or something is the electorate. Something like that. I'm sure somebody can remind me. Yeah, that will be very, very interesting, Johnny K. But also, like I say, the biometrics. Oh, joy! And that is the September. Yes. That's going to be chaos. Now, Doug Bannister, he's already said in the past, I've done videos about this before, on more than one occasion, I've done 2 videos on it, and he's actually spoke out about this, or it's been reported twice, 2 separate occasions, regarding the biometrics. He said, we don't have room. Who else said that? I think it might have been the French port authorities. The prefecture in, oh, was it in Calais? Yeah, in Calais. He also said, there's not enough room in Dover. Now, the biometrics is a scan. Yeah, well, that's... I don't know, might be. Maybe I'm hoping. I don't know. But anyway, it's a scan. And you can't scan through a car, no matter what Jacob Rees-Mogg might say.
I think it's rather uplifting.
Oh, what's it? Oh, look at this. And, no, you can't just scan the vehicle and all that, you know. We ain't got that advanced yet. He's been watching too many movies. Hang on, I didn't think you watch those sort of movies. They can't hear me. Can anybody hear me? Let me scroll down. I'm sure they can, because my volume's up. Maybe is that turn that fan off? Might be a bit noisy. Anybody can hear. Yeah, no problems. Oh. The missus just come in here. She said, "Oh, people say that nobody, I can't hear you. Sound just fine. Hello, Lee, buddy. Nice to see you then, Smith." And see if I like Heidi Holly, and Indricophilium. Are you recruiting for the border officials? Of course, but I got this. I'll tell you what. I think I'm going at it a little bit hard here because everything's smoking. Yeah. Whoa. Forgot about that. That's right on my eyes. Anyway. Oh, biometrics. Yes, that's going to be very interesting. I am fearing the laughs of people jumping in. It's going to be a disaster. And like Doug Bannister said, there isn't the room and we can't be getting people out of the cars because it's just dangerous. If anyone's been through there, there's cars. And those want to get through those little kiosks, the ones that are open, that is. Well, then, they don't hang about, do they? I need to go on the ferry, it's going to leave without me. Plonkers. The microphone's in front of my light. Oh, there you go. So yeah, it's all happening. It really isn't it? It's not going to get any better. And I really don't know what the answer is at the moment. The Port of Dover, for instance, I've only got to focus on the Port of Dover. Is too small and it's backed up against a flipping cliff. You can't make it any bigger. And, well, maybe they can actually build it out into the sea. That's a possibility. Of a seaport. Maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't laugh, but you know what it's like. I'll tell you what it's like. It's like this. I told you so. Yapping on about this, well, you know, for long enough now. And I do feel sometimes I'm flogging a dead horse, obviously. Especially now that Keir Starmer's deciding to have his little, 5-point plan with his door slammed shut. Is Keir Starmer. Yeah, and I think, hell, man, what are the answers here? What is the solutions? What are the solutions? Because now I don't see any at the moment. I know I get the idea where, well, people keep telling me this. We just need to get the Tories out, get the Labour in, and as things happen. But I feel that you need to be honest from the outset. I've got a problem with people. I've got a problem with lying and deceiving people. I don't like it. No. Apamino, Samar, hope the gammon are enjoying their sovereignty. What sovereignty? I bet they are. Oh, God's sake. Oh. So many people had so much aggro, just the sheer aggro of it. Can you imagine it? I watched a little clip yesterday. I was on Twitter. I should put it on there actually, shouldn't I? But there's a little family, and they said we've only got about half a mile to go, and they've been told it's going to be another 3 hours. Meanwhile, it's building up. Now at the Port of Dover, since the French have managed to get more people in there, what have you, more than they should have to, and considering in the other direction, there's one kiosk open. Thank you, Kieran, the van driver. If you're here, no, he's not. But yeah, so so in the Port of Calais, they had one kiosk open going into the UK, but they didn't have to check any. No, not entry documents I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm not talking about the passport stuff. Obviously, the passport, but not the entry documents, as in. But yes, but let me just clarify something here. And we mentioned about the biometrics. Yeah, that comes in September. But there's some things that aren't actually being done at the moment that are supposed to be done, but they're not doing because they just haven't got the facilities to do them at the moment. One is to make sure you've got enough dough. The other thing is to make sure that you've got your return trip. Yeah, and to make sure you've got somewhere where you're heading to. Where's your destination? You've got to prove all this. Whether it be there's something to habitation. There's a form you have in France or Spain that you have to go to your mairie to get filled in and signed by them. It's a declaration saying that you're responsible for these people that come to stay with you. So there's that. Well, needless to say, these are all hassles, all aggravations. So you got to have, obviously got to have insurances and stuff like that. You got to be able to have your healthcare sorted out. Because don't forget the the GIC card. It doesn't cover everything. So many Brits, oh, I'm alright, I got my GIC card. No, it only covers you for 2/3. And then in some cases, you're going to have to pay up front anyway. Then claim it back. Because not every organisation... What I remember in France is, you have your main hospitals. Like, for instance, for our main hospital here would be... well, we've got San Juan Hospital, but also we'd have Séjour, which is in Limoges. And a lot of these hospitals are actually clinics. So there's lots of little clinics, and not maybe privately run. But they are obviously heavily regulated by the French government. So not all those little clinics allows the use of those GIC cards. Most of them don't actually. You have to pay up front, and the same applies in some cases for people who have got their health cards. Like we've got our card there, and it's we've got our little santé card. So it's even in some cases, if you're pensioners and stuff like that, pensioners quite often have to pay up front before and then get the money back, and then part will be paid on the insurance, and then it's just a bit of paperwork. It's very quick because with the Amelie system, it's an online system that is it's Macron's little baby basically. He amalgamated lots of the healthcare into one, and you access it via Amelie, and Amelie's like an online. You can see how much has been spent and everything. Everything's completely open. There's nothing hidden. You get to see all your X-rays. My dear wife, because she used to have an operation, they're doing something with her valve, the esophagus. Go wrap a bit of stomach, wrap it and pull it tight. Get a shoelace and tie it tight, something like that. Anyway, she's having that done. Anyway, she had to have an X-ray last week. Or was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And there's a barrier where they have to take this funny fluid. It makes it really sick. Actually, there's this fluid. And they sort of put this machine and they rattled her around like that, sort of swept the fluid around her body. But the X-rays, oh my god, they come back. Oh, not in here. I could have showed you. Anyway, these X-rays, really detailed X-rays. I mean, they're brilliant. But within 30 minutes of getting in there, signing in, we're out again. Within 30 minutes with our X-rays, so we can see for ourselves. Oh, that's obvious. Oh, okay, I see what's to be done there. Come on, Mrs. End of the workshop. I'll sort you out. Sound is fine. Good. Oh, let's just go on. Oh, I'll be getting into what I'm supposed to be doing. I've sort of been doing a bit of already, haven't I? My hat just popped. We squeeze it over my head. There we go. Say this. This sounds a bit like the NHS app, with people being able to access their own healthcare records. Does it tell you how much is it? We get to see how much it costs and everything because all's insurance backed. I don't think Mrs. Allshorts would be happy about you showing her X-rays. You can see a little groin and everything. Oh, not so detailed because the barren didn't go away down there. No. 140 watch, 58 likes. Yes, smash that like button, will you? Oh dear, we will get into the nitty gritty in a mo. I'm enjoying myself too much. My eyes are starting to water because there's flipping smoke. I don't know, smoke sort of because there's heat, and I've got the cows in the field next door as well. We've got too many flipping flies at the moment. We're there with the swat constant. Oh, I hate them. So I'm suffering the smoke here at the minute. Yeah, go away, smoke. Keep the flies away. And Francois Pignon, standing back. Good luck to the people in the constituency of Dover with such an MP. Oh my god. Natalie Elphick. Oh dear, should we say Natalie Elphick? And like she says, it's got nothing to do with, well, Brexit. That's what she said. I might show that little video in a minute. Heather Hanks! Hello, Heather Hanks. Hope you're well. Evening all from Blackpool. How is it in Blackpool? Is it as bad as they say, Heather, in Blackpool? No? Okay. Boris is Boris is in fatigues. Is an opposite man. Oh. Are you talking about a rectal examination at the border? Maybe. Oh, I don't think they're really going to be doing that. No, I don't think so. I think the biometric scan is just like a face scan thing. Like what you do, you know when you go to the airports now and you've got all those special little kiosk booth things, and you put your passport in, slide it under, don't you? And then the little doors open and let you through. It's going to be like that. But the problem is, people have to get out of the cars. You can't do that in the Port of Dover. You'll die. You'll be squished. Be roadkill. Lovely. Oh, citronella smoke, that is. Yes. It's just incense stick. It's a citronella incense stick. The soldier in Francois is not very... Sorry. The soldier in Francois is not very visible at the moment. Why? What? The soldier? Sorry. Oh, you jumped up now. It's gone. This reminds me when I was going to pubs when I was younger, and with my dad, my eyes be streaming. Can't spell tonight, says David Harris. Oh no! Oh, I can't spell anyway half the time. I write a lot of blogs and stuff, and I have to read it again and again and again, make sure I miss anything. Oh! Hello, Ken Walker. Hi, all from Broadland, Norfolk. Oh, he's a Norfolk man, is Ken. Whereabouts in Norfolk are you from? Because I was born in Thorpe St Andrew, which is east of Norwich. But me and Mrs. we lived in about 30 odd years in Salhouse. They're Wroxham. They're the Broads. I love the Broads. Although it's not what it used to be. No, just full like you get like diesel floating oil floating on the top now. It's not very pleasant. Oh, sorry. Put that do me out, Marcus, or puff puff parcel. Sorry. Difference between the third country designation and a third rated country. The time for Brexit to ruin England. From French Canadian looking for comic relief. There's plenty of that. Oh my Gideon. It's I just don't understand. I just can't get I can't without closer alignment to the European Union. I just don't see a way out of this. I just can't. And I follow this, as you probably already know. I do follow it really closely, and it's I just can't see a way out. I really can't. And the problem is, all the politicians, they're taking us further away from the European Union. So if there was any hope of any kind of alignment, even if it was, some sort of memorandum of understanding or something, it just won't happen like now. We're incompatible. We're just so incompatible. It's unreal. And I know I mentioned this before. It's like you can't. Oh yeah, I know. Tomorrow we're going to rejoin, or we're going to join the single market. And the European Union's going to say, "Well, I'm sorry, but those deals you can't have them anymore. They're going to have to, run them down." So you run the deals down, or we cancel the deals. There'll be a clause in there, but that'll come at a cost. That'll be litigation. Can you imagine what that would cost the country? With Australia, isn't what we would gain, it's what they would have lost. It's gonna be a nightmare. Be a big bill. And there they are. At the moment, they're worrying about that extra 5 to 10 billion for the Brexit divorce bill because the European Union are upping our interest rates over here, obviously to cope with inflation. And as such, the central bank might be, and as such, it's putting the bill, the Brexit bill. That's going to make Nigel Farage really, really happy. It's going to make Jacob Rees-Mogg very, very happy.
They're now British fish, and they're better and happier fish for it.
Maybe. Oh, I do know what it is. I've got this thing in my head at the moment. My son said this to me, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And he says, I think the only way back now is for the country to be flat on its face. It needs to be. I happen to agree. I think that's probably the only way. That's the only way we're going to get the Brexit types to even think rejoining or some close alignment. We never going to rejoin. I can't ever see how it happen, but let's say single market, for instance. That'd be the only way. We need some mutual agreement between the United Kingdom and the European Union, where we have no political say, because we are just a loose cannon, proven by Brexit, and but just to have some kind of alignment with it, so we can actually do the trade, and obviously that freedom of movement would be a part of that. No, I'd be happy at that. I think I'd obviously like full EU membership, obviously, but then you've got to get the argument, is no seat at the table. I don't think we should have a seat at the table. I mean, have you looked recently who we've got in Parliament? Oh, I really aren't. Those who vote for an idiot are well represented. All those people we've got in Parliament. Oh my God, Nadine Dorries, Lee Anderson. Oh my God, we got Bart Puddin Francois, Andrew Bridgen. We've got Hardman Steve Brexit Hardman Steve Baker. We've got all them numpties. For God's sake, sorry.
We're doomed.
Oh God, this is tickling. I think the only way we ever get any closer alignment, we've got to suffer, sadly. And I don't want that to happen. What about my family then? Obviously you guys, I don't want you anyone to suffer at all. But it looks like it could be, so omelette and eggs. Can I make an omelette by breaking some eggs? Anyway, sorry about this. Hello, Tom Nelson. I hope you're well, buddy. Very good. We should have the passport checks in Calais. Oh, you mean get rid of the Torquet? The Accord, the Torquet. That's got nothing to do with the EU. No, obviously you must know that. Where we have our border control in Calais, and the French have theirs in Dover, which makes a huge amount of sense, because let's say, for instance, someone comes over, they can't get through passport control. What are you going to do? Check them in the sea? Swim your way back. We need to get rid of the Tories. I know. And then the only way is obviously Labour. I get that. I just find it really hard to. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite. I don't agree with his 5-point plan. And Brexit is done. Got to put it behind you. How can it be behind you? And it keeps coming and slapping you in the flipping face. It's never going to be done. There's always going to be people like me constantly pointing out, hey, look at you. Yeah, I told you so. I'm not going to give up on it. No. You got rid of me yet. And Sir Larry the Cat. Oh, back to the 70s with the piles of rubbish and the power cuts and the 3-day week. Sick man of Europe. It's not far off. Well, if you think about inflation rate at the moment, it's going for 9.9 at the moment or something. It's over 9. And it's likely to be. Well, what gets me is every time we could be seeing 11% by the end of the year. Well, the last time Andrew Bailey was saying that from the Bank of England, he was saying it was 7%, but by the end of the year, and now it's 11%. What was it going to be next week? 12%, 13%, 14%? These predictions, they're just pie in the sky, and they don't want to scare you too much. Because the problem when they scare you, obviously, share values go down, and of course there's all sorts of problems, and then you get more inflation. You get no positivity. And you get no growth. If you're going to use profanities, please change a letter or two, as it will stop the message. Oh, cheers, Mad Monk. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. I haven't got a problem with profanities, okay? But just stick a couple of asterisks in it. Otherwise, not me. The algorithm will probably say, "Oh, you naughty boy." Pew. Off you go. I have actually had that a few times in the comments. I don't generally delete the comments unless they're in the videos I'm talking about, unless they're foul, derogatory, homophobic, xenophobic. Obviously, I suppose it's rude, all the Brexiters. And also ask the homophobic, sexist. Really, just nasty stuff. Racist, obviously. Just if then I'll report. In some cases, I'll report them. But on the heart, and obviously bot comments. Oh God's sake! Beginner today. I spent most of my time whenever I'm going to check the comments. Today I've been getting lots of how to put it. What they call not the naughty ones so much. I've got a couple of those. That's not much. But I've been having a lot of the e-money thingy. stuff, cyber money. What? Yeah, crypto. That's it, crypto. He's at my ears. Can't hear myself speak. Think. Dover vote to end freedom of movement. Shame they ended it themselves with all the traffic jams. At least, well, they voted for freedom of movement. They got what they voted for. They voted to be a third country. They did. Lovely. The only thing is they imposed it on everybody else who didn't want this crap. Unfortunately. Now I've been seeing people say to me in the comments sometimes, or when I engage, I do a bit of trolling on the Daily Express or something like that. And I was like, oh, you'll be holidaying in the UK. Have you seen the prices of holidays in the UK? I'll get into that in a minute. It's not beer, don't worry. It's actually an energy drink. It's probably why I'm a bit buzzed up. It's not all energy drink, it's got tonic water in it. I'm 30 minutes in. I haven't even got into what I'm supposed to be doing. And I do yap. I don't know why I bother doing any prep. Just yap. I'm sure they don't care. They're British. Oh, stiff upper lip and all that. They voted to end freedom of movement. Yep, done that one. Oh, scroll down. Bum, 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 bum. We need to get rid of the Tories. What we do? Oh, too high. There we come. There we are. Oh, got 168. Do you know what? I think I beat my record. 165 views. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining here tonight. It's very much appreciated, that it is. And please, click like and subscribe. Maybe. Oh, there you go. There. Yeah. Don't forget that little one there, that little bell icon, because then you'll get a notification if YouTube behaves itself. Holidays in the sun, I know. But the thing is, these holidays in the UK, they cost an absolute fortune. I found little miss that. She sent me a link over to, if anyone in the UK, you know about Haven holidays. They're like caravan holidays, and they might put on a little bit of glitz on a stage and embarrass you and stuff like that. But it's, we used to take the kids on Haven holidays. I can remember them being about £250 to £300 we used to spend for a week's holiday in a Haven, just for a quick break. But now, oh my God, couldn't believe it. So, the ones she's shown me, £2,000, £3,000 for a caravan. Blimey. Boiling hot in the summer, freezing cold in the winter. And yet, the opposite in the... Yes, Wally. What? That boy. It's pestering. But in France, caravans usually they're around about 600 to that was 400 for the accommodation, but flights and stuff you got to think about. But she found one that was a package deal, and that was £800 including flights for four people. Cheap as chips. And that was on the coast of France. Where was that? It's probably where the forest fires are. Wally. Yes, Wally, you want a treat, do you? Okay. It shuts you up. Alright, you're going to say hello. You're not going to make me all hairy, are you? It's so hot they keep balding. I don't know where the hair comes from, actually. I thought it'd be bald by now. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. You got to spin around, no? He's off. Oh. That much trouble, that one, I'll tell you. Wally wants his own channel. Have a Wally channel. Oh, where's Wally? Thomas mandatory voting. And also, although some people are saying it's...
You must feel the force around you.
Cheers, Heather. Thank you very much. You're most kind. Video of Boris being stupid on YouTube Twitter feed. Which one? There's lots of videos of Boris being stupid. I might have a look in a minute. So yeah, that's a video of Boris. Okay, I'll just make a note of that. I'll forget otherwise. Stupid Boris. I was going to share with you another video, but I uploaded it first just to check whether or not it was copyright, because that's the music in the background that was copyright. I couldn't use it, which is a shame. It was like Covidia or something. Anyway, it's a really good one about Boris Johnson. That was really funny. It was about 2 minutes long, but it had him singing and not Boris singing, but the bloke was singing, and yeah, it's all about fascism and stuff. You know, the sort of thing I like. You know, not fascism, but calling it out. That's it. Oh, thanks for that, Heather. Arnie is never translated. It denies the nature of Arnie himself. What? I'm confused now. Young voters are at the Green Day concert at Huddersfield. Well, they just had the Latitude concerts as well. I think it's down no stuff way in Latitude. My son's gone with his girlfriend. The annoying thing is though, is my boy's daughter, my granddaughter, is being looked after by her grandmother, and all of a sudden she's turned ill and had to go to hospital. She's back home now though, so she's alright. That was only tonsillitis type thing, so no problem. You've got to be careful, babies, haven't you? I made a friend in Britain. He called it botulism. What the hell? Yeah, botulism is that bacteria you get in, I don't know, food stuff. So, you know, like, for instance, if you do canning, where you boil your stuff in a jar and what have you, and there's a horrible mould. I'm not talking about the mould you get on jam, but the other mould, it's got, yeah, and kill you. Nah, don't botulism, give you the trots. Yeah, don't want that, no. Oh, definitely not. Oh, Tom also says, all shorts, had a suggestion for your soundboard, namely, Brexit means... Ooh! Brexit means... I haven't got that one yet, have I? I need that one. Any suggestions for my soundboard? Such as...
Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, Brexit means Brexit. Well, that'd be Theresa May, wouldn't it? Oh, dear. Coups mean coups. Traffic chaos means traffic chaos. Oh, dear. Well, I think I ought to get into it, don't I, really? Boris using Ukraine as a political... Oh, yeah, I know. Did you see that video? I uploaded a video about it earlier. Yesterday. Where Alexander Boris de Pfeffel Johnson, there he was, doing some kind of reenactment with an AK-47 or something, and yeah, and throwing a hand grenade. But it was just ham acting, really bad ham acting. He even did that. Yeah, to make sure the cameras are there, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It was more than cringeworthy. It was like, shoot me now, quick. Wally, stop their nuisance. Hey, I have another one. There we go. He's a boys. I do love my wall. I don't know where the other two have gone. Well, anyway, I digress. An act of national self-harm comes... Yes. It's nuts. Have you noticed I put my microphone up in the air? Guys, I keep recording my videos, so I keep hitting the microphone. I made my arms about this, like a mad person. And it's like, I keep hitting the microphone. Oh, God, I've got to do it again. Because that'll be a big like, noise in it, you see. So I made a my microphone. I'm not going to buy it. There you go. Oh, dear. Anyway, I digress. The squatter reenacts the Boer War. Yeah, that's so painful to watch. Oh my god! I watched it about 5-6 times. It's not short, you know, but I just couldn't believe it. Especially when he does that little look back, you know. Red and white blue bricks. Oh, scrap the Boris every Thursday evening at 8. Scrap for Boris every Thursday evening at 8. What? Get the chopper. What? Vertigo. My better half had never heard the line, I'll be back. That's what I need. I need that one. I can play it at the end of my videos. I'll be back. Swimming in the British coast and getting a virus. Oh, yeah, it costs extra. Do you know what the fun thing that really gets me is, has anyone here been to the Durdle Door in Cornwall? Well, the Durdle Door is a rock formation in the sea. It doesn't really belong to anybody, it's in the sea. Yeah, it's got arches in it. But the only way down for it is through this, I think it's a campsite or something. Yeah, campsite. And they've got the car park, and they charge some stupid amount of money. I think it was like 15 quid or something to use the car park, so you go down to the Durdle Door. Cheeky buggers they are. That's the UK for you. There we go. Oh, Thomas Cavavilla. It's because of the French. But we need to build infrastructure. Yes, we do. Where is Ugly Pretty Patel? Actually, where is Grant Shapps, whatever his name is. Who knows? Young Huntsville voters enjoying themselves at the Green Day concert. I haven't seen that, so I'm sure they would be anyway. It's the whole point of going to a concert, isn't it? Right, okay. I think I better really get into what I'm supposed to be doing. Door is actually in Dorset. Oh, Dorset. It's Dorset. Okay, sorry. That's further along. It's on the coast, isn't it? And there's like a cliff you go down, and there's like this weird thing going into the sea. Got holes in it. Yeah. I want to take a canoe down there. Yeah, 15 quid to pay. It's about 15 quid. That was ridiculous. And this was years ago. I thought, no, you must be joking. It's because the friend. I actually think what it was. You had to be able to use it. You paid basically their camping fee or something. Something stupid like that. This was so awkward for the. This is so. Oh, are you referring to that young lad? Oh, the young boy. Oh my God. Anyone knows, but Liz Truss, in her wisdom, went to the school, and they plonked on this table of kids. And not one of them was pro Liz Truss or Boris Johnson. And this boy, he was like this. It was. Oh, this is so awkward. God knows what Liz Truss was going through her head. Not a lot, probably actually. Because I don't think she's a sentient being. No, she's an automaton. Is Liz Truss. Oh dear, it's funny. Asperger's Europe. Door is actually in Dorset. Thank you for reminding me of that. Down there somewhere, towards the pointier end, isn't it? What are those little creatures at the, at Land's End? Little creature, look, some sort of like, I don't know, like leprechauns or something. That's actually what Truss said. Blamed the Frenchman and said we needed infrastructure. Yes, I know she contradicted herself. I've got a little clip up. I'll show you in a minute. My mate Harry, where's Boris? Yeah, Harry. Where's Boris? Is he been evicted yet? That's a young girl, isn't it? And he goes, "Oh, this is awkward." Oh, that did make me tickle. Oh, crikey! Can you imagine that? Cretin as Prime Minister? I think Rishi Sunak is bad enough, but at least he's got some savvy. I know he's awkward looking himself, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, and cringeworthy as well. When he was out there he was, congratulating his team. Well done, everybody, we did it! What the hell was all that about? Pixies, that's it. Pixies at Land's End. Oh dear. Tom Finney, I'm off to the beach. My eyes for reading that comment now. I've stopped puking. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, there's talking about toilet motions and stuff. Yeah, just brief one. Well, it is there's a bit of an issue when you need to go, isn't it? And you've got nowhere you can go, nowhere. What are you going to do if you're stuck in the queue for like 8 hours or 6 hours? Some of the lorry drivers, it's been 30 odd hours for them. People are still queuing now. Because obviously the backlog, and as the backlog disperses, you've got more people coming. Yeah, so it's shrinking at Dover, that is, but then they've got the problem at Folkestone. Oh dear me. And that's just pretty much because, okay, we've got to check who you are. Are you an overstayer? 90 180 day rule. Yeah, okay, that's you. Put it in the scanner. Yeah. Oh, you're an overstayer. You know, you've only got to have one person who's causing a problem, and the whole thing is just going to back up. You need contingency stuff. You need enough people. If, for instance, there's a problem, you've got the staff there to cope with it. But not now. They're at capacity. And you got the Port Dover saying they're supposed to arrive at, that'd be Doug Bannister, supposed to arrive at 4 o'clock in the morning. But according to the French, they say 8:30. So there's something not quite right there. He's looking at me again. So, good evening all, bonsoir to all. Be your donuts, everybody. Okay, I'm going to have to get into it. Otherwise, I'll be out all night. You know what I'm like? He's looking at me strangely as well. Oh, I've got a subscriber. Anyway, Here we go. Oh, crikey. Blimey. Yeah. Oh, that's convenient because I didn't change the words. Liz Truss is lying. The pesky French. Okay, it works. That'll do. Well, France, it rejects, doesn't it? And blame a Dover gridlock. Yeah. They say they're not responsible for Brexit. They say. Or was it the Dutch?
Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
Probably. This is Brexit. A consequence of Brexit. You can't expect everything to be tickety-boo, can you? You know, without some consequence. You can't vote for Brexit and leave the biggest trading bloc and lose freedom of movement and expect everything to be just as it was before. It's really pestering tonight. You ate your food as well, so what's wrong? You could get fat like me, you will. You're going to be like a blimp. They'll make a blimp of you if you're not careful. Yeah. I'll get permission from... There you go. From Sadiq Khan to float it above London next time you visit. Right, okay. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I look a bit dark. What might be why? No, the microphone's blocking the light. Right, yeah. So, oh, crikey. So France rejects the claim, but facts are facts, aren't they? If the fiscal infrastructure's not there, well, it's not there. You can't magic it up. No matter what Liz Truss might say. So yes, it's true. The French authorities have hit back at claims by the port of Dover, and obviously Liz Truss, that the French border control staff were to blame for a second day of hour-long delays, saying that France is not responsible for Brexit. No, let's make that a little bit bigger for you. There you go. Arr, Jim lad. Oh, shiver my timbers. Sunny down Davy Jones's locker. So it came after the port blamed delays on the insufficient border staff at the police frontières. So the French Transport Minister and the former Europe Minister Clément Beaune tweeted on... where is Grant Shapps in all this? Where? I don't know. Put that light on. Go. So, yeah, Clément Beaune tweeted on Saturday afternoon that the French authorities were mobilised to control our borders and facilitate traffic as much as possible. Now, Beaune, a close ally of the French President Emmanuel Macron. Now, Clément Beaune has had a few things to say in the past about various things, such as the fishermen, etc. Yeah, I think he's had enough of us. Don't blame him either. Anyway, Emmanuel Macron said he had a constructive exchange with the British counterpart, Grant Shapps, over the issue. Ooh, a constructive... So, are you saying that was actually a conversation? Or was it just an email? Because that's what I kind of think what happened with Liz Truss. I don't think she spoke to anybody. A bit like when... Kit Malthouse was trying to make out that he spoke to, relayed with Alexander Boris to Bethel Johnson 8 o'clock in the morning after the Crowburn meeting. That's rubbish. He didn't even know where he was. So where the hell did he send it? Carrier pigeon. That's what I reckon. So yes, it's all happening to... Anyway, the regional prefect, George Francois Leclerc, said at midday, that of 9,000 to 10,000 vehicles due to travel from Dover to France on Saturday, 60% had passed without any issue. That's not quite true. Everyone had issue because everyone had to wait. With the afternoon waits reduced to about 45 minutes. Now, Leclerc said it was wrong to suggest the French border force officials were to blame for any delays. Today, the situation is back to normal, he said, and the Port of Dover, which is a private port, is... I don't think it's quite exactly a private port, is it? It's... let's have a look, let's bring it up on here. The port is owned and operated by the Dover Harbour Board. It's been there since 1606. But also it's got its trustees and what have you. Are they trustees or are they board members, which are generally appointed by Department of Transport. So yeah, okay, so anyway, the row came as long as queues formed at Dover and a major incident was declared as a second day of travel chaos consumed the key port amid additional post-Brexit checks. And meanwhile, Liz Truss and the Foreign Secretary and the Tory leadership candidates said the problems are down to not enough border resources rather than the extra checks post-Brexit. Well, that's what Liz Truss said. Now, she said she'd been very clear. She had, did Miss Liz Truss? Oh my goodness, that automaton. She'd been very clear, forceful that she has, with the French authorities that it is a situation that has been caused by a lack of resource at the border. That's technically true. It's a case of whose fault is it? Well, obviously, a whole load of numpties put that cross in the wrong box. That's a start. But also, it's the infrastructure. There just ain't enough room. Just not enough room. It just can't. It just can't cope with this surge of people. Obviously, with holiday season and stuff like that. You know, we had like like this time last year, there was was it the Omicron, or was it the Amber Plus or something stupid? That stopped a lot of people travelling to France, obviously because of COVID, what have you. And then we the next holidays, what have you, then had Omicron, and the French said, "No, you're not coming in by the skin of my chin. No, bugger off. We don't want your bugs." No. So this is really the first holidays proper. You know, people start getting in their cars and driving over into France, whether to stay in France or whether to use that as a stepping stone to go to Italy or Spain or wherever, Belgium or wherever. Yeah. Germany. Portugal. Yeah, so the disruption came as most schools in England and Wales broke up for the summer holidays, marking the start of one of the busiest periods for foreign travel. My God, 189 people there. Hello, 189 people. Really appreciate you joining us today, and participate in the chat if you like. I do check the chat quite regularly. I shall be doing again in a minute. So passengers faced hour-long queues and were warned to expect another very busy day at Dover, Kent. Well, don't forget, there's also Folkestone as well. What about Portsmouth? Oh. Now, Kent officials declared a major incident due to the traffic as the P&O ferries told travellers to allow at least 3 to 4 hours to pass through security and the French border checks. But also, I was talking about Portsmouth. I don't know if you remember, but Portsmouth, I did a video about this last week. I wasn't doing it a while back, because this has actually been on the cards for a while, but it popped up back in my feed again. And Portsmouth used, money, taxpayers' money basically, to 25 million quid to build a new customs building, to do all the customs checks and stuff on the lorries and what have you. And then earlier, it was at May this year, Jacob Rees-Mogg is
now British fish, and they're better and happier fish.
Who decided in his wisdom that Brexit's not such a great idea. It's going to cost an extra billion a year in extra checks and what have you, so he kicked the can down the road again. The irony in it. Well, they've now got this white elephant of a building just sitting there doing nothing, and it's costing a fortune just to keep it. And a lot of finance was raised, so it's had to pay for that as well. And it's not earning anything, not doing anything. So now they're talking about they want to take the government to court. We want our 25 million squids. We're going to feed you to the pigs. That's what they'll do. Oh. Anyway, I digress. So passengers faced hour-long delay, queues and were warned to expect another very busy day at Kent. Yeah, sorry, at Dover. Now, Kent officials declared, Kent voted for Brexit. So they got what I think. Dover, I think Dover was 62% voted to leave the European Union to get rid of freedom of movement. Sorry, it does make me tickle. It does. It gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I know. I shouldn't laugh. So, oh God's sake! And why the hell are we still using P&O ferries after what they've just done? Terrible. So Kent official declared a major incident due to the traffic as P&O ferries told travellers to allow at least 3 to 4 hours to pass through security and the French border checks. Now, about 10,000 cars are predicted to travel through the port on Saturday. just gone, and 1,500 more than on Friday. About 3,000 lorries are also reported waiting to cross the channel. Yes, some of them 30 odd hours because of Operation Brock, you know, when they stick all the lorries in line. Yeah, and that ain't all of it. No, because the chief system, was it this? Oh no, this new CDS system, it collapsed again. Nothing works. And if we've touched it, it breaks. Or doesn't work in the first place. Now, there's a chap I follow quite a bit, which I'll show you in a moment. Wally, you're being very needy. I've got a needy Wally dog. And I might do that in, actually just, I might do that now. That might break the, I've got to find it now. Got all these threads everywhere. La, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So I'm going to bring it over hot. I'll bring him to there. That's it. Daniel Lambert Wines. So you might have heard about Daniel Lambert. He's phoned in at LBC Radio a few times and what have you. Well, he imports wine from the EU. And he had something to say. So I'll just, I'll tell you what, I'll bring him in. Oh, here he is. Oh, I pressed a button and it just appeared. Well, that's like magic. Like magic it is. Bring him down a bit. Okay, Daniel Lambert Wines. He's a very nice guy, and he writes a lot of blogs regarding the trials and tribulations of importing wine from the EU into the UK, because people still like French wine, you know. It's not just French wine, is it? It's Spanish wine, any wine from the EU. So he says, hey, okay, so here's some interesting facts for you to digest regarding the issues in Dover and the Channel Tunnel. The Channel. Hey, this is his little, yes. Yesterday I was, Wally's very needy today. Go off and play. No, he brought me a toy, so it's not that. Okay, yesterday, I was busy preparing my laptop for my move out of the UK. I noticed that the CDS, the brand new version of Chief, now they're working in tandem with each other, and the Chief has been around for about 30 odd years. It's really old, and they keep patching it to bits. They can't cope with it because they haven't really needed it, because obviously we were in the EU. That was only used for like imports from America and other countries to other third countries, not from the EU, which the majority of our imports are coming from. So it kept falling over as soon as they tried to use it. It's just a bit of software, 30 odd years old. That's nuts. So they come up with this new one called the CDS. Now, it was down. It broke. So that would have a negative effect on freight moving via the UK to the EU. And it's not just at Dover or Folkestone, it's going to be all the ports. Oh, then New Haven and all that as well, isn't it? So if the CDS is down, that means the GVMS system, which is like the two systems that come together, will also be affected. So queues of freight will become unavoidable. Then you compound that with the first weekend in 2 years that the tourists can drive abroad for a, well, summer holiday. Yeah. Oh. Now, crossed early this week, and the UK border lady on the way out was clearly under pressure, doing her best, but the French Channel Tunnel booths were equal to the UK in what was open, which was all the lanes. So it's pretty clear to me, he says, that these delays are coming from Brexit, and the UK system is failing, not the French side. Now, but if you trustless trusts, and use to gaslight people because you're so bad at your job, whilst refusing to admit the real issue, then of course it's every other country's fault, isn't it, Liz Truss?
Well, the fact is that the French authorities have not put enough people on the border. And I'm in touch with the French authorities. I'm very clear that we need to see action from them to resolve the terrible situation that people are facing.
Do they not need more people there because of having to control things post-Brexit? Is this not a situation that's been caused ultimately by leaving the European Union?
This is a situation that has been caused by a lack of resource at the border. And that is what the French authorities need to address. And that is what I am being very clear with them about.
Oh, cheeky chops she is. Oh dear. So that's what we've got to contend with. These morons, they're everywhere. So all the people who are actually living it and breathing it, are in the middle of it, are the ones who are telling the truth. Even Doug Bannister admitted that the French authorities really pulled their weight in the end. They put more people on. But they only put on what they needed. They don't need it in the other direction. No. And he will say, oh God, I think that was Karen the van driver. He shared something with me. I can find it. I'll stand here. La 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 la. That'll be Karen the van driver. Yeah, oh crikey. Oh Karen. Oh dear. Oh my God, Karen. So let's get back into that one. There you go. This is the port going into the UK. Yeah, pick up here. So yeah. Let's get back here. Now he says, the UK government border force staffing at Calais, one booth open. But there's no problem in Calais. No one's coming through. I wonder if... So one UK port... See that? See, no, because of the Torquay, we got, yeah, the UK border force in, yeah, passport control. It's nuts. Absolute nuts. And then we've got over here as well. Let's bring this one in. Bringing it in! As you can see here, I've put it into the wrong window, haven't I? Actually, I have. Never mind. Let's change that. There you go. So, we see all these orange ones. This was from Kieran the van driver. Oh, the Euro Carrot Courier. Van Man Euro. So Thursday evening, ferries running virtually empty while there's 6 miles of queues outside the port, bottlenecked and unable to get through what is now a third country border, and government customs system crashed. But they blame the French like they unleashed the Brexit mess upon us. They didn't vote for this. They didn't want us to leave, to be honest. They didn't want all this aggro that's been placed upon them. Things were running okay. It was actually quite good inside the EU. I don't actually understand for life of me why we left. Not at all. Do you? I just don't get it. It's absolute nuts. It's madness, you could say. So, oh, anyway, let me just check this chat, because I haven't checked it for a bit. I do apologise. Oh, let my intestines have just been ripped out of my body. You've got 197 people there. That is a world record for me. That it is. Oh, there. Okie dokie, what we got? And Kevin Ladd, hundreds. Good evening, all, he says. And Eddie Togaku, crickets. What crickets? Oh, because they're borders. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta get the, what do you call that, funny grass stuff. Tumbleweed, that's it. How France controls its borders is a matter for France. Exactly, chat, you're right. Now, France, after all, is a sovereign country. That it is. But apparently, so's the UK now. They got their freedom of movement gone. Yeah. They've got freedom of movement within their own little bubble. Insular, eh? Well. Menu. Liz No Trust learned to lie with Boris Johnson. Alexander Boris de Bethel Johnson, it is his name after all. Yes, yeah, she looks like a proper Karen. She does. She's got no facial expression. I very rarely see a smile. When she does, it's like so forced. I think her face is going to crack. Yeah. Mine won't. She's got too much Botox. Don't need Botox, actually. No, too much fat. That fills it up. So the cat. The French released the Kraken, according to the Brexiteers. The French released the Kraken. Release the Kraken! Oh. 28 degrees still, yes. Actually. 32. There you go. Yeah. I've got a little air conditioning unit I could put on. I've told you before, but it's noisy. So it's not, yeah, I'll go for the microphone. So, Nonny Morse, is that there, Nonny Morse? Maybe Cornwall will hold a referendum as well, maybe. We'll have a Corny ref too. What happened with the Cornish pasty? Did he get an appellation? No? The origin? I wonder what Charles will call himself if Wales and Cornwall leave the UK. The Prince of Huddersfield? That's a good point, actually. My God, the amount of coastline that man owns. Scary. I wonder if he owns Dover. Like button smash. Yay, cheers, buddy. Nice one. Yeah, please click the like button. And maybe the little bell icon there. That's it. Because then every time I upload a video, you might get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket. Maybe. If YouTube plays ball. And if you don't know this already, you can, because obviously I do obviously spend quite a bit of time doing this. If anyone wants to, the super chat or something like that, there's a link down below, and it's really appreciated. It makes a huge difference. Makes it all possible. Because believe you me, small channels do not get much from the views. Betty. Zona, hello Zona, howdy, fellow Europhiles, he says, fellow Europhiles. I blame Jeff Taylor for being a potato head, and his curtain, the Undertaker. Hello Bert H, hello there, I hope you're well. Ah, David Lambert, yes. Brexit was hit his wine and import business badly. It did. The other thing, he managed to get rid of the V1 forms, I believe, because there was a stupid, pointless form as a third country that he had to deal with called the V1. That's ridiculous. It's just so pathetic. And that's for wine importing and stuff like that. And then, but they did scrap it, and that was a British thing, so they got rid of it. Thank God. So he did manage to get that one, but he didn't need it before anyway. And obviously, with being a member of the EU, there wasn't a problem. But once we left. Brexit's done, have you heard? Apparently, we've all been done. Been done my foot. It's daft, isn't it? Bunch of nuts. This is going to rumble on. Oh, the project provider.
Feel the force around you.
Oh.
Goodness gracious me.
Hey! Oh, cheers, Scotch Pie. Oh, you're most kind. Off to bed soon. Thanks for another good stream. And Daddy, cheers, buddy. Really appreciate it. Oh, lovely. Oh, I can't pour a pint. I'm terrible at pouring a pint. So, no, I pour, under half. See my crown stamp? Oh, damn it. Oh, no, I'm in the EU. I'm okay. Alright, so, how France controls the borders about France. Oh, I'm too far up again. I've done that one already. Rain and 18 degrees here. Centigrade. In Edinburgh. Blimey. Crikey, I'm 10 degrees hotter than you. I'm in France, as you probably already know. I'm in the Limousin, which is sort of west of Limoges. And, Liz No Truss. Her face is out of date. Thanks for that, mellow. Oh dear. King Charles, all the sad appearance. Could you imagine him as king? He's going to be trying to do homeopathy on everybody. I think they're trying to relax that. Who was that? Was that Liz Truss or... No, that was Pennyworth Dalton. One of them was talking about adding homeopathy into the
feel the force around you.
I'm feeling it.
Goodness gracious me.
Oh, cheers, Aston. Have some care. Keep up the excellent work. Bestest fee, London. Oh, Scotland. Keep up the excellent work. Bestest fee. Bestest fee, is that a Scottish word? Bestest fee. Now, I've been trying to practice these. I've failed miserably. Last week, I don't even remember, people were giving me how you say ass in their country, such as Danish, it's Roth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the O right there, because it's got a funny little line for it, Roth. And then Finnish, Perslappy. And Irish, Fron. And German, Arschloch. I don't know if I did that right. Probably didn't. But hey, no, gingers. I hope you're well. It's 35.5 here in New England. Oh, you're in a different time frame, you are. Dum. Hey. From. Oh, Horror Man. Where are we? Oh, here we go. Ollie, I can't keep giving you treats. Not all the time. I think when the Queen passes away, a lot of people's mythical view of the monarchy will disappear. Charles and William aren't continuing. I can't say that. It's really hard to get these things together because you can't hear yourself. It's just like an echo. That's better. A continuity. Okay, say it now. Blimey. In that sense, a change of the monarchy and it will end soon. I don't know if it'll end, but it needs to. Sooner the better. Might save us 200 million quid on a royal yacht. Well, I piss on the squatter who's... What? I piss on the squatter's shoes whenever I can. Oh, that's Larry the cat. Whenever I can, and leave presents in them. I do hiss at evil humans, says Larry the cat. Sir Larry the cat, in fact. Ah, pronounced Fey means from. Ah, thank you. The monarchy is a money. Well, it is. When I had that like a Daddy Brunch thing with Bill Morehouse and that, he was going on about the monarchy because he likes the monarchy, and they don't get paid. He says, "What do they get paid? They get Buckingham Palace, for instance. I wouldn't want their electric bill, would you? I bet they ain't got NG bulbs anywhere. No." Arse is twin. Oh, it's a twin. Have I pronounced it right? I just got it written down here. Have I... What have I got? I've got that. Twin. I'm thinking about words I can get away with, you see, in my videos, you see, so I can add them in without you two picking them up. Because with my bad accent, my bad pronunciation, they'll never get it, but nor would anybody else, maybe. Maybe that's also... But no. Okay, thanks for that. That's coming into my list. Into my asks. Oh, this... Ben O's Welsh. That's... There you go. There goes another one. Blimey. How many words could you have for that? I wonder if you did a whole video just saying... I wonder if there's a way of putting all these words together. Find all the words for ass, and then put them together in some kind of montage. That'd be possible. Sounds like hone. Oh, it's a hone. Oh, is he hone a blade? Oh, it sounds like hone. Hone. You said the phone. Tone. Hone. So, I need phonetics. Sounds like hone. So I'll do phonetics up here. So it's hone. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure how to pronounce it myself. Oh no! What a lovely Gaelic word to come back to. Sounds like hone. Okay, thanks for that, Sean. Sean and Nibob. Nibob? Are the White Cliffs of Dover going to be brown soon? Oh, they will. Give it a run off. Yeah, it'll start raining. All those little brown paper bags with it's filled with poo. And all those bottles, wide neck bottles, because obviously you can't get it in. Yeah. Blimey. That's literally a problem. Where the hell do you go? You can't just hang about on the road and go nowhere. If you're there for hours on end, what does it do? Poop in the fuel tank? Oh. No. You've got kids. They're not going to hang about, are they? Be little dumps. Ooh. In Romania... because no one... Fun. Probably not pronounced it right again. I know. So Romania is fun. Oh my giddy aunt. I've never been to Romania. I could drive there. That's just fun. There you go. What have I started? Do you know what? Thomas McNicholas, he understands it. He's asked me whether or not I want to show it or not, and I will. So he says, Pogmore Hon means kiss my ass. Nice. Peanut Butter Mountain. Maybe you could have one, you know, like you get a champagne cascade. Maybe you could do one with like little yellow bottles. The problem is they're not all going to be the same bottle, are they? We'll have to ask them to decant them for us into the same bottle, or even into champagne glasses. Isn't Pogue Mahon and Kiss My Ass in Irish? Original name? Oh, the original name of the Pogues? Quite possibly. I wouldn't be surprised. If you want to laugh, ask a Frenchman what noise a duck makes. Go on. Wally, that's that point. Anyway, I suppose I better get back into what I'm supposed to be doing. Because this is Lucy B. Fooers. Talk about that anyway. So, let's move that back up over half so we can see. There we go. There's that one there. So, Daniel Lambert. I'm going to carry on with him for a bit longer. Just finish his thread because I think it's very relevant because it's not just holidaymakers that are having trouble. It's everybody, including industry as well, because this has a knock-on effect. If industry can't function because they can't get components for the manufacturing, you can't get the goods to put. Wally, let's put them a cable now. God, so what I do? I've got constantly feeding. I'll break them in half. That's what I do. Yeah, he seems to like them. All right, so yeah, so if industry can't function, it has a knock-on effect, obviously with the economy as well. It's just aggro, constant aggro for everybody. So let's go back in. Oh, I'm back in. I'm back in. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm right at the top again. Oh, I'm not. That's all right. So he said it crossed earlier this week, and the UK border lady on the way out was clearly under pressure, doing her best, but the French Channel tunnel booths were equal to the UK in what was open, which was all the lanes. So it's pretty clear to me that delays are coming from Brexit and the UK systems failing, not the French side. But if you are Liz Truss and used to gaslighting people because you're so bad at your job whilst refusing to admit the real issues, then of course it's every other country's fault. It's funny how all this stuff happened since we left the European Union, isn't it? And it would like to also add that many hundreds of businesses are currently moving from the chief system to the CDS system, and this is a sizable headache in its own right. Now, once to make the move to CDS, you're not able to go back to chief because they won't get rid of chief. Because it's so old. So just imagine how annoyed businesses now that are using the CDS system. Now, none of this was needed, was it? Can you imagine the amount of money they've spent to make systems that don't work? Sounds like 37 billion track and trace, maybe something like that. Oh my god, I've got a bug. My Bernie thing's gone as well. That door shut? No, it's open. Bear with me, I just need to shut a door. For some reason, it's open. Oh, hey, what's up, boy? 2 seconds. I'm coming back. I won't be a second. Oh, bugs anymore, there's that. Very needy, Dave. What lay down, fella? What lay down, Wally? Eh? Oh, he is a right little Wally, is Wally dog, isn't he, boy? Go sit on your chair over there, mate. What if I chuck that one there? You did your nose. It's on the sofa, mate. It's on the sofa. Oh, dear. Hopeless. Oh, God. I think we're getting that. Wow, it's on this. I'll do a little one there. There you go. Gordon Bennett. Right. Yeah. So, it is a major issue. But can you remember these numpties? Such as Chris Failing, Okay, so we will remain free-flowing border at Dover. We will not pose any checks in the port, and it was utterly unrealistic to do so. We don't check lorries now, and we're not going to be checking lorries in Dover in the future. Absolutely clear it cannot happen. But that was the plan. So I think he was wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great, is it? And when you consider the French, they actually suggested to the UK ports, well, to Dover, they said to them, you need to do something about this. You need to make, an investment here because it won't cope. They were warned. And then also, I don't know if you remember, let's go back to... Here. Let's bring that into there. I'll just show you something. Alright, this is relevant, so bear with me. This is City AM. I'll have to squeeze down because I'm in the wrong window. There you go. The Port of Dover, which handles 22.2 million passenger vehicles each year, requested the funding in October. This was back in, oh god, when was it again? 2020, 16th December 2020. And the government rejected that £33 million proposal for more passport booths at Dover. Otherwise, it's going to be more coups. Unlike they do all this, they were warned. Well, they've been warned. How many times have they been warned? And so, anyway, the UK Cabinet Office rejected the £33 million proposal to double the capacity for the French government passport checks at Dover, and dooming UK passengers for long delays at the border post-Brexit. Now, the Port of Dover, which handles 2.2 million passenger vehicles each year, requested the funding in October to help it to pay for additional Brexit-related border expenses. Now, the 33 million would have been used to double the number of French government passport booths from 5 to 10, in anticipation of the more stringent requirements, including stamps in passports after January the 1st. So they knew all this. And there they are, blaming the French. So how is it the French's fault when they knew, they were told by the French, but also the passport control also asked as well. They were saying Doug Bannister was making the requests back then in 2020, but the government said no. In fact, they did earlier this year. They did a survey, and they reckoned that it was sufficient. I did a report. Yeah, really. This was only about not even 2 months ago they did this, and they decided, no, that's all tickety boo. So yeah, 5 to 10, anticipation of more stringent requirements, including stamps and passports on the 1st of January, according to the Financial Times. Now, Dover has repeatedly warned that it will need to substantially boost capacity for the French controls, which under reciprocal bilateral agreements enables passports to be checked before boarding the train or ferry to France in order to ease traffic flows, according to the Financial Times. A deadline's approaching, and it has, because it's upon us. Now, the UK and the EU have agreed to extend Brexit talks until the transition period ended on the 1st December, after a last-ditch trip to Brussels by the Prime Minister last week failed to produce any fruit. Are you surprised? Because I am not. Well, the UK will automatically leave the customs union and the single market if a deal is not reached by the new year. Oh, it happened. Now, this morning, the European Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen, said that there was a path to an agreement in the Brexit talks as the UK and the EU continued the crunch talks ahead of the transition period deadline. And then they got their little deal, didn't they? Their trade and cooperation agreement, and the likes of, oh my god, oh, it was on here. Oh.
Agreement came when we were all very busy on Christmas Eve, in my case organising the local nativity trail.
Did I just hear right? She didn't read the trade and cooperation agreement because she was busy with a nativity trail. Every time I hear that, I'm bewildered. I am absolutely bewildered, confuddled, you could say. Crazy woman. So yeah, they were advised they need to spend 33 million to double the amount of kiosks and obviously be lanes and all sorts of stuff would have to be built. There isn't much room there, so that's going to be very, very difficult to do. Also, they'd have to make the whole thing more efficient. Oh, he's still looking at me. Don't look at me like that. Look at that look. Feed me, he's going. Feed me. That little shop of horrors. So, oh, dear me. But then we have this as well. Now, Simon Calder, I've uploaded a couple of videos before in previous videos with Simon Calder, and he's really turned a corner. Whereas before he was a bit stum on Brexit regarding anything that was going on. No, it's not Brexit, not Brexit. He didn't say that, but he just wouldn't engage in it. Pretty much because he wants to maintain his, well, he wants to keep his job. He wants to be asked to come back in again. But recently, because it's unavoidable, and also he's got to defend his own reputation, he's making it quite clear that it's Brexit. And I actually quite like Tom Calder. I think he's a sort of fairly genuine geezer. I think he is. I hope he is, anyway. So let's watch it again.
I'm going to do a bit of political correction, because some of the ideas that this is all the...
Did he just say that? Political correction? Or let's try again.
I'm going to do a bit of political correction, because some of the ideas that this is all the French and they could just wave us through, that is absolutely not the...
If you don't know who Simon Calder is, he's a travel journalist, and he's the one, if for instance we'll talk about holidays and best places to go and deals and stuff like that, he'd be the guy that'd be calling in to talk about travel. And also helps regarding COVID and stuff like that, regarding the travel corridor, not travel corridors, the COVID passes and all that sort of stuff he'll talk about.
The case. And it's quite interesting that, the government will be delighted with this headline from the front page of the Sunday Times. French insistence on passport stamp causing holiday chaos. British insistence.
That's not the French insistence. It's a part of being a third country in France's an external border.
Insistence on passport stamp causing holiday chaos is actually the reality. Can I just actually spell things out? I absolutely accept that the UK voted to leave the EU.
I do not accept that. Just to get that clear, I do not accept that the UK voted to leave the EU. I accept they were left, but it's not democracy when the people have been bribed really with foreign money, Russian money, bribed. Well, I suppose it's campaigns, isn't it, on Facebook or whatever, like Mr. Weed and whatever his name was. Not with the funny hair. The whistleblower, that's it, the whistleblower. Regarding Cambridge Analytica. Oh god, that seems like old news now. Cambridge Analytica and others. And then you got the geezer who's funding Vote Leave. Nigel Farage's Vote Leave campaign. I've got his name, just Carol Caldemon and all that. Caldemon. But yeah, he's Russian money again. No one found out where that money came from. He had a bank account that's funding the Leave.eu campaign, and no one knows where the money came from. It was just there. The company for which is paying Leave.eu. Well, it was just a made-up company. It didn't trade. No. Anyway, sorry.
I absolutely accept that being in favour of Brexit is a perfectly legitimate political choice, and I recognise that. But it has consequences. Leaving the EU makes it much harder to leave the UK, and that's because we asked, we voted, we negotiated, or at least the government did on our behalf, to have a European Union external frontier in Kent, at the port of Dover, before you get on the ferry to go to Calais and Dunkirk, and at the Eurotunnel terminal at Folkestone. And those are gummed up. And I went along to see exactly how gummed up they were. And effectively, I went and timed how long it took. Now, previously, when we were in the EU but not in Schengen, which I absolutely agree, all that the French passport control person could do was look at your passport, have a look at the photo, and check it was you. They couldn't do anything else at all apart from establish that was your identity. Okay. very often they didn't, and they would just wave us through. And if things got difficult and the queue built up, they would just be waving us through like mad. We asked for that to come to an end. We said we want to be treated as third country nationals, whereupon immediately the French are obliged, as the first frontier that we reach in Europe, they are obliged to get everybody's passport and stamp it.
And then we're going to have biometrics and all the other paperwork that isn't actually being checked at the moment that it's supposed to be. No, everyone... I see so much in the Facebook groups and what have you. You see there, people talking about this. Oh, I didn't need this, didn't need that. Not yet, because they haven't actually, enforced it. Technically, you're supposed to have it. It's a bit of a problem. So that was Simon Calder, and I'll give him his dues. He said that as is. It's Brexit. Plain and simple. A lot of people voted for Brexit. I don't agree with his statement to say I accept that it was a democratic vote and all that, and left the. There was nothing democratic regarding that, as far as I'm concerned. It was a hatch job. Keep doing this. Go and have a look at the chat again. Back into the chat. Here we go. We're back in. Oh, there you are. Oh, Jeremy Goff. We've got Jeremy Goff in the house. Jeremy Goff is in the house. Calder's an expert. Down with him. Oh dear. We'll send Michael Gove with his. Maybe. He'll sort them out. Calder's an expert. Ironic that the only country that did not prepare for Brexit was the country that voted for it. I know. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good chat you're at. Now, I don't know if you remember. Did anyone remember the preparedness notices? No, the preparedness notices where it was like everything that potentially could happen because of Brexit. And the EU, I can't remember what year it was though, but it's probably 2020. Well, that May they uploaded their version of their preparedness notices, and I told you, I actually read a lot of them. It was boring. I'll tell you, really bored. I don't recommend it. No, rotten apples. No, rotten tomatoes for that. Rotten apples, rotten tomatoes. But anyway, I read a lot of it. What was relevant to things I was interested in, obviously regarding the live bivalve mollusks, fishing, and all that sort of stuff. I found that really interesting. And as such, I thought, okay, then you're very prepared. And I thought to myself, where are the UK's preparedness notices? We didn't get them until like September, October time. When you looked at them, they're almost like a copy and paste of the, of the EU ones. Someone could be bothered. No. Also, they were dragging them off. I wonder if I've got another smoky thing. Oh no, I've run out of smoky things. Oh no, I've got one. Just a second, I'm going to light another smoky thing. If it was our friend who happened to be a Brexit, well, I don't know if she's a Brexit. She didn't vote because she's too lazy to vote for anything. But if she'd voted, she'd I think she'd vote Remain. Actually, no, actually they would have voted. They did vote. No, sorry, I do apologise. They did vote. They don't generally vote in general elections or anything like that. There you go. Oh dear. Hopefully that'll keep the old bugs away. Maybe. Make my eyes water. So, anyway, what was I? I forgot what it was there. Oh, Candle in the Wind. Eleanor's doing a remake of his hit, Candle in the Wind. The remix version is... I should have expected that was coming. I should have known that was coming. Okay, yeah. Upstream, maybe. Don't cross the streams! Now, Brexit is more like a sentence to burn by the cannibal corpse. He's saying this on GB News too. He was, yeah. And he's... Can't say fairer than that. He's been honest. It's taken more time and more hassle. And it isn't in full play as yet, is it? It's not everything is there. Like we were saying earlier, it's just... My belly is in pain, apparently, says Mellow Mellow. What have you eaten? You've been eating too many peanuts? Thought we had enough of experts, yeah. Oh dear. It's not a binding referendum, no. And the other thing is, if some of you probably already know this, the EU has not ratified the Trade and Cooperation Agreement yet because the UK has been, well, a bit silly regarding the Northern Ireland Protocol. So they can just rescind on it just like that. If they wanted to, I imagine. It's not in law yet. Your sticks! Yes. Keep these nasty little bugs out of my face. CP lies. Just saying. Thanks, Mean. Just saying. What's he say? Chris Fisher, love to see you in the chat, buddy. Yay! If anyone else is there listening in, yeah, join in. Why don't you? I know it's not everyone's thing. Some people just want to listen. I'm a bit of a voyeur, to be honest myself. Yeah, I do like to watch and see what's going on around me. I quite like if I go to a cafe, I just sit there for ages, do a coffee, whatever, make a couple of coffees and just watch people stroll past and try and work people out. You know what I mean? You can tell a lot about people by the way, just by the way they walk. No, I made that up. Hello, Philip Howell, how are you? Hey, Marcus. All this bobber on one side. Bobber or bother? Bobber on one side. It's a lovely night here in San Fernando, and the cafe is rowdy, and the police are having their tea, and I'm on my terrace with my cats. Oh, sounds lovely, Philip. Glad you have a nice time. Aaron Banks, that's it, Philip. Tom, yeah. I don't know why, I just couldn't get the top of my head. There's just so much stuff rattling around in my head. I can't always get it in the frontal lobe. It's frustrating, it is. I'm not made for this kind of stuff, just so you know. No. I'm a woodworker. I make stuff out of wood. Such as, I make out of wood. Well, everything that's happened to be on here at the minute. Yeah. Hello! Didn't see you there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Yeah, I do like making things out of wood. I do enjoy time in my workshop. But I haven't been doing so much with that recently, to be honest. I've been so busy with this. It's been a little bit, how to put it. Well, I'll put it on the back bench. Sadly. Scroll down a bit. There we go. Back in we go. Oh, ooh. A better camera, you see. Bayerberg, hello, buddy. He says morning. Is it morning for you, is it, Bayerberg? I don't get bothered with flies now. I have a wash every week. I love you though. I've had 2 showers today. Yeah, 2 showers today, and I had a wash because I had a shave this morning as well. So I do wash quite regularly. You have to. It's so hot. Like I say, it's 28 degrees now. 28. Yeah. It's too hot, too sticky, too smelly. Hello, Nonny Smith. I didn't see you there. Or Nonny Moores. Sorry. Well, I was a bit distracted. My dog's actually resting his head on my cable because he wants another treat. Oh, he's a little sod, isn't he? You need your own show, Wally. You really do. Hey, Nonny Moose. Oh, how nice. How nice. Brexit. Scroll down. In the wrong place. So, Duke Vengeance. More stargazer myself, though. Do sometimes dream evil. Now, I'm a bit of a stargazer. If you're talking about actually looking at the stars, the galaxies, and when I see that, that James Webb telescope, absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, though, they'd never be able to get Dover in its size. It's just too big. It's like the whole country's covered in cars. It's like a one great big massive car park. They call it, I've had 2 showers today and it's only 23 degrees C. Oh, maybe I should have 3 then. I see smoke marks. Brexit is so hot, I know. Don't worry, it's just that. Yeah, keep the bugs away. You're practicing your pork and apples, Lizzie smile. Oh. She's pork markets. No, fork handles. Oh my god, we do a montage like that, don't we? Oh, I think I need to do a bit of editing. Get on there with videos editing, hey? You know they, don't you? I've had 2 showers today, says Lee. Too hot, too sticky, too smelly. Sounds like my honeymoon. Ooh, you saucy devil, you. I'm worried about you guys. We'll have a difficult time, at least to 24. Sorry, hope you all manage at least to 24. at least to 24. What, sorry? Simon says to Chris Fisher. What does Chris Fisher say then? And I have missed it. Where's it gone? Can't find Chris Fisher's name. Oh, blimey. Simon said, haha, tough when you're not used to it. I'll tell you when I really had to get used to it. It was when I was on the island with Graham Hughes. Oh my God, that heat. It was so muggy as well. It's crippling heat. You're just constantly sweating. You're never dry. You're always wet. All in the wrong places. Oh, hello. Derek McCall. I was actually referring to Dio and Rainbow songs. But did start an astrophysics degree a long time. Oh, wow. Only did 1 year. You've probably learned a fair bit just that year, though, buddy. I used to have an observatory, believe it or not. An observatory. It was the bricks around, which was a nightmare to build because as it shrinks, it tends to try and go different. Anyway, it was a round brick base, and I made fiberglass. Well, it was a plywood that was about a quarter ply, about 6mm ply, like segments of an orange, and then I fiberglassed it, and it rolled on shop and trolley wheels. It did, and then shutter, roll shutter. You used to see it on Google Earth. That was in my back garden in my house in Salhouse. So, I meant to ask, does everyone smell of Bocas? What? Oh, do everyone smell in Bocas? As in, Bocas Town? Does everyone... Lots of people smell in Bocas Town, yes. Yeah, that is quite a problem. Not everybody, but that is a bit pongy, yeah. But don't forget, a lot of the sweat is old. It's new sweat, because you constantly sweat now, so it's like fresh sweat. What the hell am I on about? So, we're talking about in the Caribbean when I was on Ginger Island with Graham Hughes, helping Graham Hughes out. And there's a little town called Bocas Town, which is about 9-10 kilometres away from the island. And that's where we had to do all our shopping. And we went out, what have you, that's where we'd go, it's Bocas Town. And it's a big tourist spot. And it's, a lot of diving and all sorts of stuff going on. It's a really nice place, actually. But what I found really sad is you've got all that money there in the sense of those with money, but the people whose island it is, such as the natives, they've got nothing. Literally nothing. Yeah. Borderline slavery, I would say. I built a roll-off roof observatory. So it's Carl Denver. They're Carl Denver. A roll-off... Yeah, I've seen them before. I'll tell you, while I'm talking to you, I might have a look to see whether or not it's still on Google Earth. And then we'll get back into what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm clicking on the wrong things. There you go. Google Earth, Google Earth, Google Earth, Google Earth. Oh, wait, get there in a minute. Google Earth. There we go. Nearly there. Are we nearly there yet? Oh, I bet they've been saying that a lot down on the M20 in Kent. Are we nearly there yet? Oh my God, can you imagine with a family? It must be an absolute nightmare. I've got Google Earth loading up at the moment. Let's carry on in the chat while it's doing that. Kevin there. Oh, it's raining there, is it? Kevin there. Okay, got sunburn. Oh my God. Mad Monk 33 got sunburn. Hope you're protected where it needs protection. I went to boot camp in South Carolina. Let me tell you, I understand what you mean. Oh. Oh, South Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, it's blooming hot. Hot and sticky. Okay, well, I've got my Google Earth up. Oh my giddy aunt. Just to let you know, if you didn't know this already, actually, we move that out of the way, because this is important, just in case there's any flat earthers here. It's round. Okay, let me just get... Yeah, see that? It's round. Just so we know. Right, let's see if we can do this. I need to know where we are. First, there we go. There's the UK. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful place here. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's I think it's called the... Well, there are lots of countries that happen to be in the EU. Just, just happen to bring that up and mention that. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to go to where I used to live, and I'm going to see whether or not it still is in the... It might have got new... I don't know if it's still there, because we don't live there anymore. Sal House. There's Sal House. This is where we used to live. My house in Sal House. There's the playing field. Is it still there, or has it gone? Bum, 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 bum. I think... Oh, no, it's still there! It is still there. You see that? I know it's not a sharp picture, it's pretty shit in there, but that round thing there was my observatory. It's still there. That must be still there then. Oh, blimey. There's a shed here. Remember, a brick shed just there. And then I've got my garage here. There's a brick garage there. And then that's a compound. I used to keep my trailer in there. Why the hell is that all grass now? What the earth have they done? Blimey. Is it me, or this used to be all driveway? So used to be able to drive right around the back here, and that's all grass. Why do you need any more grass? This is all grass all the way up here. The garden was 100 metres long. Blimey. And they're taking my wall out. The wall's gone. Oh, dare me. How dare they? I had a double brick wall there. There's an English bond, that was, I built. And there was a gate. I took the gate out as well. Oh, dear. Anyway, I digress. Sorry about that. So, yes, I had an observatory. Scroll down the bottom. Yeah, it was not a bad little house. It was, yeah. The world is shaped like a penis. What? Anonymous. Okay. Really? The world is sausage shaped, ready to cook. Oh dear. Yeah, well, it's not a bad little place. That's quite a nice house. It's a little 4-bedroom, 70-detached house. Very long garden. I say long, it's about 100 metres by 45 metres wide. So it's quite big. You know, not like what I've got now. It's just land here is cheap. Cheap as chips there in France. War is level though, says Tommy Gunn. Hello, Tommy Gunn. I hope you're well, buddy. Having the cat. The clever lad. He did it in hitting 24 WC. Back there we go. Kent is lovely, but very racist. I haven't spent much time in Kent. I've worked down there for a bit. That's a long time ago. I think a lot of the racism is shown as like we had since Brexit, to be honest. I don't think it's nowhere near as bad as it is now. What's the date on the Google Earth image says? Okay, let's just check that before. That should have a date on it. Oh, here, imagery date. It's the 1st of 6th, 2021. So it probably is still there. And the fact that it's got grass there, they never used to have grass there before. It was a proper driveway. We used to have a drive in the back, you see, and all the vehicles be at the back. Because the type of work I used to do, I suppose, it was important. Yeah, from a woodworking and the business base until we got our premises for the business. We used to work from there. The world is shaped like an ass. Each hemisphere is a buttock. Oh, Saddleworth, unedged. Hello there. It's 19.9 degrees. Oh, you're a narrowboat. That's brilliant. I'm a boating man, but I've been brought up around boats. And my dad was a boat builder, you see, so living in Norfolk was quite appropriate. So, yeah, well, we didn't have so much in the way of narrow boats as we had Dutch barges and stuff like that, though. But, yeah. Anyone here from Kent? I don't know, I can't show that. If you're going to swear, stick a little asterisk in it or something. Because it'll just get removed anyway. Very good. Kevin Lad 100. They have branches all over the globe. Kevin Lad. Flat earthers have friends all around the world. Oh. All over the globe, apparently. But flat earthers can also be round and about good people. Oh, God. Oh, my God. The earth is a full of nothing. Oh, there you go. Have that. There you go. Anyway, get back to what we're doing. Oh, the world is like a box of... Oh, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. A ton of packaging. Where'd it go? Just a ton of... Oh, come back. You use the metric system, that's not British. In fact, I use both half the time. Whatever comes nearest to the mark when I'm in the workshop. I don't like the imperial system, though. It's just sort of fractions. It doesn't make sense. The Earth is an oval shape. Oh, crikey, enough of that. Let's get back into what we're supposed to be doing. Let's get rid of that. Wally, enough of that, buddy. So we've done Simon Calder. We've done Liz Truss. Done that. I'll get rid of that one now. Don't need him now. And then there's more report. Another guy here as well. He's the British Ports Association. Dennis Duffy. Dennis. He denies Liz Truss his claim that Brexit isn't causing the Dover chaos. It is. That is. Oh, let's listen to him.
Yes, Brexit certainly is contributing to it. That they're obviously there's obviously now a harder border than there was before. The ports were prepared. We've been saying this for years that extra checks would have an impact on capacity at certain ports and could cause congestion and disruption at certain times. And the Port of Dover has worked very hard to make sure that that is mitigated. But at the end of the day, it just takes a little bit longer now to do checks at those ports, and that can add up when you've got thousands and thousands of passengers. Well, we don't expect any disruption or problems for those coming back. As you know, we talked about the last couple of days. Border controls at Dover are juxtaposed, so it's the French border being in Dover, which is causing disruption. So we're not expecting any major problems for returning traffic.
There you go. Oh no, don't want Steve Bannon. Oh, no, stop that. Right, I hope the stream is okay, because it's saying here that it's poor quality at the moment. Although it looks okay. So I hope everything is okay. It's not very smooth streaming apparently, but I'll soldier on. So let's get back at this. Find my next bit. Oh dear. I've done that, so that's okay. So I know I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. Of course I am. That's all sorted. That's good. So right, so the travel chaos, it continues. So is there any updates on the travel chaos? That would be interesting. But there's all sorts happening, isn't there? Right, it's still on there. Oh, I thought this was quite a good little video. I don't know if anyone's seen this one. You may have seen it, because if you're on Twitter, that is, you might have seen it. We don't need that one to go now. And that one. There's also been big problems at the airports again as well regarding luggage, just soldiering on. Huge, thinking, oh crikey, massive piles of luggage just scattered around everywhere. And oh god, yeah, there's that one as well. Okie dokie, let's get into that. Back in we go. Oh dear, wrong screen. Oh, can I get that one there? Not that one. Oh dear. There you go. Oh. Over there. So yes, we've got problems here. It's again. This is today. That's nuts. Absolutely flipping nuts. Crazy. Oh, need to slow down a bit. Crikey. Could you imagine trying to find your luggage in that lot? You've got no hope, have you? It's a needle in the haystack job. So while the cars and trucks are queuing at Dover, luggage is still queuing at Heathrow too. Maybe Terminal 3 is having problems. And then obviously we've got that there. And then we've got this.
The evidence is, Nick, that we would actually increase our exports to the EU if we came out of the legislative morass of the single market.
There'll be no need for checks at Dover, but it will be an ability to ensure that the roads keep running around Dover, even if there are delays at Calais. The delays will not be at Dover, they will be at Calais.
We will maintain a free-flowing border at Dover. We will not impose checks in the port. It was utterly unrealistic to do so. We don't check lorries now. We're not going to be checking lorries in Dover in the future. Absolutely clear, it cannot happen.
The sorts of fears being put up, that there'll be problems on crossing from Dover to Calais. The people in Calais, the port authorities, the leader of northern France have all said that's not going to happen. So there's been a lot of scare stories.
We want a bespoke arrangement on goods which recognises the peculiar, frankly, geographic economic entity that is the United Kingdom.
Peculiar.
We are, and I hadn't quite understood the full extent of this, but if you look at the UK and you look at how we trade in goods, we're particularly reliant on the Dover-Calais crossing.
We say we can take back control. We can see the sunlit meadows beyond.
Can't be jealous. Led by donkeys. Cheers for led by donkeys. Yeah, you shared that with me, so that's pretty funny. This is Brexit, that it is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Oh my god, this gets bad to worse, doesn't it? So, yeah. Oh, God's sake. What the hell is going to happen next? This isn't the end of it. We still haven't imposed the checks coming into the UK yet. At some point, I'm sure they're going to have to do it at some point. Well, about 10,000 cars are predicted to travel through the port on Saturday, 1,500 more than on Friday, and about 3,000 lorries are also reported waiting to cross that channel. Yeah. Oh, lovely. What they want to do? Just blame the French. It's all the French's fault. Now, travel chaos is the new norm after Brexit. Yes.
Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
So, if, for instance, you are planning to travel to the EU by the road route, be prepared and take some extra undies, because you never know.
What? I didn't have any corn! Where's your shit at? I've got a turtle head poking out.
That's what I was supposed to press, but hey, I forgot. I pressed the wrong one. The travel chaos is the new normal after Brexit, and British tourists are warned that they are. And they were warned. And those who put that cross in the wrong box, they were warned. Yes. We told them so. That we did. Blimey. Oh, hear me. So yes, anger over the lack of cash for the Dover upgrade as the Tory candidates provide the blame towards France for the delays. Yes, you know, the 33 million that they didn't receive. Nuts, isn't it, wouldn't you say? So long summer queues at the border risk becoming the new normal after Brexit. Holidaymakers have been warned as a fierce diplomatic row erupted with France over the lengthy tailbacks affecting Dover. And both Tory leadership candidates rushed to blame a shortage of the French border staff for the delays that saw some travellers waiting for hours. The former Chancellor, Richie Sunak, he also had something to say. But we didn't know. He said the French need to stop blaming Brexit.
Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm going to press that. I could do that one as well. Oh, I'm at it.
We're doomed.
Oh, God. And start getting the staff required to match the demand. The Foreign Secretary Liz Truss said she was in touch with her French counterparts and blaming the lack of resources at the border on the French. However, the diplomats, the French officials and border staff warned that the delays were a result of post-Brexit border arrangements struggling to cope in their first major test. Didn't we have like some sort of Cobra thing or Yellow Hammer or whatever? We had something, didn't we? Sort of kind of test. That didn't work either. Cope with their first major test since Britain left the EU, and it comes after holidaymakers faced extensive queues for a second day at Dover on Saturday. Well, just gone as yesterday. While there was also congestion on several major motorways as families across the country set out on their summer holidays. And they're still queued up now. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. The new rules require all the passports to be checked, as you know, and the pressure and series of experts regarded as the biggest factor that could not easily be fixed. And Clément Beaune, the French Transport Minister, said yesterday that he was cooperating with the Transport Secretary Grant Shapps, if that is his real name, to ease the issues, but added France is not responsible for Brexit. There he is, that's Clément Beaune. Oh, is not responsible for Brexit, no. It follows frustration among the Port of Dover executives that the government turned down the £33 million bid to help upgrade the port to cope with the additional pressures of Brexit. Instead, it was given just £33,000. They missed food zeros in December 2020, equivalent to 4.1% of the initial request. At least that's more than what the fishermen, the fishing, as regards to the economy. This is very distracting, Wally. Stop pulling my wire. He keeps grabbing hold of my wire. Leave a wire alone, Wally. Alright? He's trouble, that one. Anyone want a dog? No. No, we are still on a bit of a knife edge, and we have a fragile system. That's the thing, and this is what's talking about to the missus about this, is that there's no contingency. So it's like, when it's running okay, they're to the bone. And any problems such as the stamping of the passports, well then, quite frankly, the whole thing collapses. There's no contingency. It's nuts. So we have a very fragile system at Dover Port, and it does not take much for it all to fall over, as we've seen in the last few days. The pressures are intense, and there's concern it could go on for some time. Well, this is Brexit. It's exactly what it is. It is Brexit, and there's no getting away from it. But it's, we're stuck with it now until something can be done that is practical, and even fixing the problems at Dover in the sense of more infrastructure. I would hope they would think ahead and think about all the other problems that go along with it, and not base it on what's happened in the last few days, because it's going to get worse, not better. Nuts. What will happen is less and less people are going to travel to France, or they'll find other routes, putting pressure on elsewhere, such as internal holidays. You know, they call it staycation. Sorry, staycation. Just go back in. That one there. All right, is that one? That one. Holly, stop it! So I was talking about this a minute ago, actually, earlier, wasn't I, about the cost of holidays here in France, and this place is the Carolina Studio, and it's Costa del Wally, stop it. Silencio in Spain, and it is, where was it? There's a price there somewhere. I hope there's a price, because that's what I asked for. Wait, let's go over. Cracky. Where is the price, Caroline? Where is the price gone? I'm going to have to press the button and I see availability. Was it over there? I'll go into the other one first because that does show up. This is Haven Holiday, and it was £2,000 for 1 week, and it sleeps 8, but this is for 4, paying for 4 people, 5 guests. Sorry, 5 guests in Peripoffins and Cornwall, in a Haven holiday camp. Obviously, they all look very nice. We look at the pictures and stuff, but you know what Haven's like. It's a bit of a dive places. It's not great. I don't know what's like these days. But it's that's a caravan, for Christ's sake. £2,000. I mean, look, 3,714. for 7 nights in this beach house here, and then glamping here, 1,700. That's a tent. Another tent, 1,700 for a tent. TL. Now this place up here, this other place, this one, which it did have a I'll check availability. Oh, I see what's happened. Check and date. Or let's do that. Although I should really do check out date for a week, 25th to. Oh, 14 properties found. And this is in Spain. 324. 404. This is not including flights, it's not package deal. 460. 762 adults, 2 adults. Let's go with that. That's just 2 adults. Why have I only got 2 adults? Let's change that. 6 times 2 adults, so it's not correct because it's not 4 adults. What they are. Aha! 2 children. There you go. Family of 4. Search. What age needed? Okay, let's say they're, I don't know, 14, 9, for argument's sake. Four, 354, 516, and this one with a swimming pool is 1,306. That's 2 adults, 2 children. It's not a flipping caravan, is it? You got a bit more guaranteed weather as well. So you can see why people, there's still 827. That one's quite expensive. 2,178. Yeah. 785. That one's a pricey one. Oh, it's a villa. So you can't compare that to a flipping caravan. You know? No wonder people are wanting to get to the EU. You know, to Spain or France or somewhere like that. Somewhere equivalent. Well, it's not equivalent, but I mean equivalent in... Well, it's not equivalent at all. Even if you put your flights into that, it's not going to be anywhere near $2,000, is it? Not if you're talking about Ryanair and stuff like that. The flights are really cheap. Well, not quite as cheap as when the prices are going up because obviously what's going on regarding immigration. We don't have the people, and they're struggling to get people. Crazy thing is, you get people from Barbados, from places like, well, from Africa, with less problem than you can from the EU now. Sounds a bit kind of anti-EU to me. Now this one's quite funny. So I can't zoom it up because, well, I think I can. Let's bring it up a bit better. This is then the Express. And even there, I'm to, well, how to put it? Well, I don't know how to put it, to be honest, because they're nutters. There you go. Is that wrong? Oh, that'll be right. There we go.
Do you think there's a tiny bit of the French going?
Okay.
Do you think there's a tiny bit of the French going, well, you did Brexit, this is our way of getting you back?
Tiny bit.
That's what everybody thinks.
A lot of it.
Well, you know.
The border staff at Dover are saying that the French are being overly officious despite having so few staff. So, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of that. Maybe there's a bit of resentment of having to invest more money in the extra checks. I mean, there are extra checks that are needed now that we've left the EU, but I'm sure the French are not happy about having to...
Brian says, I don't understand why the Brits put up with the French and all the strokes they've pulled over the years with delays at the port of Calais. There are other ports that could be used, like Belgium, for instance, and other countries. They may be a longer trip than Dover to Calais, but let's get a grip and stick it to the French. It's time they felt the pain.
Well, we don't seem to be having the problem with the ferries or the ports going to Spain or Belgium or Holland, do we?
Yeah.
No, just saying.
We don't.
No, we don't.
We don't.
They're a bunch of lunatics. You can't compare that. So they don't have the volume of the traffic either to start, because most people want the shortest trip, and also it's about the money. That trip obviously is a lot longer. You really need a cabin, and you do that with a family. It costs a flip of fortune. So what they do, they get them in the car and drive across the channel and do it that route instead, which only takes a few hours. Wally. Okay. Oh, he's living off treats at the moment, it seems. Oh, he's getting old, so. With that chat. Bunch of nuts, isn't there? I've lost my chat window. Oh, there it is. They want everything their own way, don't they? You know. Oh, you're being nasty to us. Oh, stick it to the French. What the hell? It's quite pathetic, really, isn't it? It really is. On 6-seater. Oh, very soon, many will not be thinking of holidays. They will be looking at the price of living in the UK and realise they can't afford it. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? The state of play here things are at the moment. Yeah, it's not great at all. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare. Can you imagine this? They're all going to be looking for cheaper places to go. They're not going to be able to get anywhere. And then we've got the problems with the schools. You can't take your kids out of school term. I think you can still do it as long as you've got permission from your headmaster or whatever, headmistress. And but not all. That's going to be squashed anyway. They're talking about getting rid of that. Meanwhile, people can't afford to go on holiday. Now, the difference here in France, they have the CAF payment, so they can have up to like 750 odd euros from the government in France, so they can take their for families. So they can, because the point is, a lot of families can't afford to take their kids on holiday, so they get a bit of money, and the government pays them to go on holiday. You know, but to be fair, in-season holidays here are nowhere near as expensive as they are in the UK. They don't seem to hype the price up like they do in the UK. Where is he? Oh, he's down there. Chaos at Dover. Loving it here on the mainland. Looking in. Hey, look at you. Where do you just do that? Oh, that's nasty. Nowhere to go. Oh, there you go on. A guy from work rented a manor, a small chateau in the Dordogne for 15 people for 450 a night. Still cheaper than a caravan. Hey, yeah. My son's and his friends did a similar thing actually when my other son got married here in France, and yeah, they chipped in together and they rented a small chateau, so it made a lot of sense. And it was a lovely place as well. So don't think the EU would love to fast track Ukraine given the current circumstances. They realise they can't. The rigour of the procedures need to stand, otherwise issues can. Yeah, well then you have everyone say, well, you did it for Ukraine, what about us? Like Turkey, for instance. Anonymous, not at the moment. However, post referenda, it'll be rather different. Responding to Journey. Okay. First of all, they aren't republics, and second of all, there's no should about it. Hang on, where am I going back? The half-hearted option. Okay, it's internal conversation. Poor people can't afford to go on holidays. Nope. And I've not had one since. Oh, sorry, a genie bottle. They haven't had a holiday since 1990. Is that my ears a bit? Sound like I'm in underwater. Yeah, we do try. Well, when we've grown, we bring the kids up. We did try and take them out every year. But there's nothing fancy. We've got to be camping holidays and stuff like that. You've got 6 kids. You can't afford half these places. And Haven was actually a bit of a godsend at the time because it was, just for someone to sleep for the night, and then we'd go around. What we used to do, we used to pay for membership at like the National Trust or English Heritage. Then we'd just go to all the different places in the area and make use of that because it used to be quite quite cheap at the time. I don't know what it is now, but it's quite it was something like 50 quid or something for the whole family. But we had like 6 kids. 6 kids and 2 adults, so it was definitely worthwhile doing. And we had all sorts of places, so it was really quite cool. Renting a house now, Mont d'Or. Oh, big mountain. Did you go skiing? End of August. Oh, you're going skiing. Oh yeah, of course you might be out, might me. End of August for way less than we just got. Oh, crikey. way less than that. Just got to get the Dover passport control first. Yeah, you might be right then. We'll see. Hopefully, it's going to soften a bit, but it's still going to be a problem, and we're still going to be having some days are going to be hell. So, yeah, you're not going to get away from that, I don't think. Need more than one room. I'm out of a nickel again. I'm out of a nickel. UK has out of nickel. The UK has a unit that will never return to the EU. The UK has a unit that will never return to the... You're talking about England. Wangland. Poor people can't afford these. Nope, too far up again. Oh, Mad Monk under there. Please like and subscribe, he says. Oh, please like and subscribe. Pressing the button, nothing happened. It's very annoying when that happens. There you go. Pressing it too hard, I was. Oh, no, I can't do fuzzy pin. I want fuzzy pin this one. Cheers, buddy. Marcus has two versions of one UK and one USA. Bollocks. Just saying. He's just had a helicopter flight above a treetop level. Oh wow, cool. Oh, I would like to do that. That'd be good. Yeah. Get a fly past. Nobody cares about corn. It's the wheat fields, and that situation will have to be sorted in any case. Well, people do. No, individuals don't care about corn, but you've got to remember the corn is used in a huge amount of products, whether it be cereals, like breakfast cereals and stuff like that. Also, the sugars, corn syrup. It's a huge industry in the United States. It's a massive industry in the United States, and
What? I didn't have any corn.
No. Sorry. So wheat fields. Well, at the moment, you think of the grain in Ukraine. They can't get the stuff out, can they? They can't get the stuff out because obviously Russia. They signed this deal, so-called deal with Ukraine, Russia, and the United Nations was involved as well. And the following day, or 2 days later, there's Russia bombing a flippin' port in Odessa, where they're supposed to be travelling through. Just crazy. You can't trust them, can you? You really can't trust them. I hear Cali. Oh. California got bad fires. We've had quite a few here. They're calmed down. They managed to get on top of some of them, but they're still there. And I did that little clip of video when I was at the supermarket the other day, and couldn't believe it. We went into the supermarket. It was all sunny and lovely. We walked out of the supermarket. It was Action, actually, not supermarket. But we walked out of it, and we could smell this smoke, and we could see you couldn't see the sky. I felt like a dinosaur, prehistoric dinosaur. And it's you couldn't see the sky, and it was all hazy everywhere, and the smell of smoke. And that apparently came all the way from Arcachon on the west coast of France. Yeah, we're 3 or 4 hours away from there. Scroll down then. I never flown. Oh, G-Bot says I have never flown. Do not drive. Do not. So as not to add to the problem. Fair point. I drive here. Obviously, I'm so stuck in the middle of nowhere here. If I didn't drive, I don't know how I'd get anywhere. To be honest, even just to the shops, our local shops are quite away. With Daily Blase, hello, buddy. Theresa May adored fields a week. Oh, didn't she just? I did hear a while back. Oh, she did. Hello. What do you want? I wonder. Did you want another treat? You're gonna get fat like me, you are. For God's sake. How many of these have I given you today? I keep breaking them in half, so you can give them half at a time, but still. I think you ought to go and sit down or lay down somewhere, you silly boy. Big Vengeance says my favourite crisp made of corned beef thing. Pickle onion monster munch. Oh my god, I haven't had pickle onion monster munch for ages. I should have had some when I went to see the kids in England. £100 for a family of 4. That's cheap. The corn farming industry is massively subsidised in the US, which is why they use it for everything. I know it's very unhealthy as well. We eat too much sugar anyway. Man, crazy indeed. Keep your family safe. Just saying. Oh yeah. These forest fires is so sad to see. I also worry about obviously the little animals and stuff. Where are they going to live? They've been pushed out, haven't they? You know, a lot of them obviously wouldn't have survived it. The fumes from the smoke itself, and then all the toxins. You even get toxins from the trees themselves. You know, we're talking a lot of them are pine forests, the ones that are burned. So it's full of resin. The in-laws and Leven had the smoke from the fires in Bordeaux. It might be the same ones. It might have been Bordeaux. Just that I know the fires in Arcachon were horrendous. That's all the same direction as well, so you can't really, it's hard to tell really, isn't it, I suppose. Theresa May adored the fields of wheat, she did. He does want a cuddle, I know. He wants a cuddle and he wants treats, don't you, boy? He probably don't want a cuddle, actually, he just wants to be fed. He's at my feet at the moment. Always under my feet he is. Whenever we come back from a walk, he just all of a sudden he just absolutely mad, gets his toy, and we've got to chase around the garden with his toy. Part of a ritual. But what do in the seat? I really don't. Truss loves to make corny statements. Oh, don't she just? Will that help the grain shortage? I don't think so. No. And she ain't going to help banking either. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. You've got... Oh... You've got Richie Sunak and Liz Truss both want to remove the independence of the Bank of England, which they got in 1997, and as a result, it's going to screw things up. The idea that we have the likes of parliamentarians are thick as poop. Yeah. They're very, well, even runny poop. They're just poop. They've got a clue what they're bloody doing half the time, have they? Can you imagine them voting on policy? I don't think you've got to vote. I think it's just going to... Yeah, and they're like that. So they won't be able to undermine Bank of England's policy decisions regarding the economy. Madness. I think the Bank of England over the last 20 odd years have been doing a pretty good job, to be fair. Obviously 2008 wasn't that great. Speaking of myself, I eat sugar bat. I eat sugar bat, my best food. Okay, hello Jasper, I didn't see you there, buddy. Hope you're well. I never used to give a shit about politics, Brexit change. Do you know what, Tommy Gunn? You and me both. I didn't really pay any attention. I used to go through the motions and vote and stuff like that. But did I really know what I was voting for? Until I realised, oh my god, what's going on here? And then it got interesting. And that's probably interesting before. I just didn't pay. I had other stuff on my mind, other stuff I was doing. I was always busy, work, feeding the kids and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Hey, good night, Kevin. Nice to have you here, buddy. Have a good night and have a good week as well. Hope it don't get too hot. Daily Monday. I must admit, since the absolute mess in Dover and folks, Nigel Foghorn of ignorance has been very quiet. He has. He hasn't been there pushing the little dinghies back. But who has been there? He's oh my god, Natalie Orphick. She's been there, hasn't she? Doing her thing. And it's definitely not because of Brexit, she says. Oh, it's painful. It really is painful to watch. It's just, and yeah, like someone said earlier about gaslighting. Yes, it's gaslighting. What do vegetarian vampires eat? What? Thanks for that, Joe. Not quite. I see a future where farms needing workers have accommodation like Butlins, where the problem with the farming and obviously with the immigration problem we've got at the moment regarding farming, obviously they can't get the workers anyway. There's not enough enticement there for people to want to go now. It's when you consider what's happening with P&O ferries, all the people working in P&O now are being paid under minimum wage. Yeah. So that isn't very good either, is it? So you've got all these people working under minimum wage. And the same thing's going to happen in the farming sector. Where's the enticement to get people in? What you're going to have, you're going to have people coming from Asia and Africa. This is a form of slavery in my mind. Low paid, very low paid work. It's mad. It's just mad. It's just wrong. And when someone comes on a sponsorship, you know, work comes in sponsor, whether it be from the EU or from everywhere, they can't swap and change their employer. They've got to stick with that employer. And if that employer is abusive, or they just don't get on or whatever, you can't, I'll go get a job with that farm over there. They can't do that. Unless that farm goes through the process of taking you on board, you know, as, you know, sponsors for a visa. This is entrapment within the workforce. Now, I was watching a video that somebody very kindly shared to me via my email address, which is on my website. There's a contact page on the website, and which is all shorts.eu. And it was something that Mick Lynch was saying on there. He was actually referring to all those people. He was actually referring to cleaners. He was working on site, and all the cleaners were from Africa and places like that, and they had their own hut, so there was no integration. And he was saying that we need to bring them into the union so they can have their rights and stuff like that, and gives them a chance to progress. Otherwise, you know, obviously they're just going to be abused, because that's what's happening. It's been happening for obviously a very long time. It's not just a new thing. But Brexit has facilitated that to, well, go on much more, and it is a worry. It's abuse. It's abuse. Brexit benefit. Oh, there it was. I'm glad we didn't have the spectacle of him peering over the cliffs of Dover, spraying nonsense and bile. One positive out of the situation is silenced Nigel Farage. Hopefully. Okay, has he been putting anything on his Twitter? Let me just have a quick peeky poo. Peeky poo. Oh my god. Yeah, is he quiet? Is he quiet? Probably not. Well, with GB News, isn't he, for a start? This is 10 hours ago. Very flattering of Richie Sunak to include footage of me in his campaign video, but all of his pledges to stop illegal... Oh my god. Okay. I haven't seen that. So all the pledges to stop illegal immigration amount to nothing. Don't believe a word of it, says Nigel Farage. Just put it back into my little window. There you go. Oh, look. There's Nigel. Oh, ain't he lovely? Not. Then he goes on to say, EU action is a direct result of Theresa May's sellout and Boris Johnson not being honest with the public. Oven-ready deal, anyone? Oh, yeah, I got that. Oh, no, we haven't. It's gone. No, you have.
We got an oven-ready deal. Put it in the microwave.
Oh dear. Brexit Fury as EU unleashes legal action against the UK for failing to comply with the European Union. Has only that's obviously been Northern Ireland Protocol and the checks at the between Northern Ireland and Britain. Sunak is believable here. Well done to him on fighting to stop another national lockdown. Oh god. Well, he's tweeting a lot of stuff. That's about all you can say about him. Yeah. Lovely, isn't he? Oh, frog face. Oh, Alex Ware's also. Yeah. He follows me. Follows Nigel as well. Oh, I follow Nigel because and also all the other critters, because also I want to know what they've said. Obviously. There you go, back out again. There's the chat, big chat up. I'm not bitter, I swear. Hello, Duke Vengeance. Oh, he does like to swear, does Duke. So Nigel can be on Twitter, but I can't. Oh, you were blocked, weren't you, on Twitter? Have you got that? Are you back yet? So you're not back yet? Oh. I'm banned. Well, banned for life, or just like a 24-hour thing. Where it is. Nigel Farage was like this on the Dover situation. Yeah, just zipped. So Duke Vengeance, he can be a little bit sweary, but I don't know who. Yeah, someone might have reported your sweariness. anyone thought a dodgy Mother's Day Farage video bargain 75? Yeah, up the Ra! Oh my god. I can't believe. Ra being the REA. No, I can't believe he fell for that. Oh, I can. He's obviously an idiot, and he's completely that moron. It's got to be. Oh my god, Darren Grimes. I follow him on Twitter as well. Duke Vengeance. That was Boris and Darren Grimes, was it? Oh, that little runt. Handy. Oh, God, it was crafty. What's it? Farage looks diarrhea on a human form. Nigel Farage looks like diarrhea on a human form. Baby. So, Ukraine was already penned to be accepted as a candidate in 2024 for full membership in the mid-30s. Crikey, that's a long way off. All that was done was to shave 2 years off the schedule. I think it's symbolic. I think the whole thing was symbolic, to be honest. Bert H says, I don't like microwave food, it's tasteless. I'll tell you what else is tasteless. I don't even notice. Maybe you can... My kids have been telling me that the food doesn't last very long. Okay, bring it in from the shops and what have you, and it's really cold, really cold. Whether it be lettuce in bags or anything. And it just seems to rot really quickly. Even carrots, anything. Just nothing seems to last anymore. So I think it's to do with the extra time it takes to get the stuff in the country. So it's had to be flash frozen or whatever they do to it, break with nitrogen, aren't they? Have you noticed it to be a crafty hamshaker? Yes, Lee, you're very good. Referring to Darren Grimes. Oh my, this queue's at Dover. What a romantic memory. Travelling from Holland to Luxembourg as a kid. Changing money at the border. Waiting with a barking dog in the car. Unpacking the boot. Oh, how vintage. I was supposed to have moved on, though. Hello, not just sawdust. I hope you're well, buddy. What have you been making today? Well, Sunday might not be. If not, try the Farage Bannon The Brink on YouTube. Oh, Farage Bannon The Brink on YouTube. Right. Let's have a look. I will have a look. Bum, bum, bum. What's time? Oh, it's 2:30. 2.5 hours so far. 2.5 hours, 94. Still got 94 people there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, crikey, I remember that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let's just... How long was it? It's only been a bit long. Let's do that.
If you're interested.
There you go. He was also interviewed, I don't remember, on LBC, and was Steve Bannon. Let's bring in two things to talk about. Let's bring that over. There you go. He was also interviewed on LBC, and what he didn't know is that his microphone was still on in when it was supposed to go on quiet. Anyway, he got really grumpy with Theo, and the political editor, Theo Ashwood, and apparently it was almost like he was crying. It's quite so irate. He was getting a bit frustrated. Or Steve Bannon. My God, I hadn't seen that. Oh, that's a bit of an eye-opener. Well, we kind of know what they're like, but you know what I mean. It's just when you lay it out bare like that. Crikey, I want to keep that one. Thanks for that. That's nuts. I feel I'll watch it again. Let's get that first bit.
If you're interested, what I'd like to do is set up something, and I'll fund it somehow. That I think you're the perfect guy. We help.
Now, I don't know if you realise this, but Steve Bannon. Hang on, Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon, who's a political strategist for Trump. He's also he attempted to buy like an old monastery or something, a very old building in Germany or France or somewhere. Might have been in Italy. I'll pick a country in a minute. But anyway, it was going to be like a training ground for young populists. Yeah. There's a word for that, isn't there? God. Nuts. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep that one. So, where are we? Thank God that bit's over. Emirara, thanks for that. Yeah, of course. But crikey, these people! Oh my God! Oh, that is shocking, Alf Smith, very much so. Yeah, I think he knows Bannon's saying bits that you don't say out loud. Exactly. He looked really uncomfortable, did Nigel Farage. That sort of thing wouldn't actually go down that well. Well, some people, obviously, but in the UK, it wouldn't go down that well. That might be why, because I haven't seen it before, and I don't think it's been that very well spread, is it? There's only 11,000 views on that clip. I think that deserves to be spread. I'm going to spread it. You know I will. Wally, stop crying. I'll bring it back. Wally, come here, boy. No, I know you. What's there, though? What are you jumping the boat for? What are you doing? Don't press the keys, will you? What? What's that? Sniffing. Jail him, definitely. Garage is a knob. Farage garage and there's pee in plastic bottles and... There you go then. You'll be good now. I'm in here now, aren't you? At least Bannon is in front of an... Oh, yeah, potentially you could have 2 years for that. I think it's going to be near a year, though, unfortunately. And he's worth so much flick money, he's going to be like Kingpin. It was in Italy, was it? That was. Oh, what the Oh, you're referring to the training ground for the, for the kids and what have you, the populists, train up populists. Yeah, I did David Larzo. I thought he looked quite uncomfortable. I thought, oh God, can't say that. But he's done that a few times. But if you look at the same thing happened with Marine Le Pen when she invited Steve Bannon on stage with her, not this last campaign, but the one before, when Macron got quite a majority. And she did not look comfortable either. Steve Bannon he's too extreme. He's, for most people. Even the likes of Marine Le Pen. Oh, careful, oh, you're drunk? Oh, thank you. Oh, no, enough of that. I wonder if you get along with my cat. What? Here's the coat. Pablo Setmar, David Larze, the person who works him, sorry, by his is, following, forgot to put on his marigolds and had jaggy fingernails. Poor... What? What? Paul Piles Farage. What? What's going on? Okay, what did David Larze say? What do you say, buddy? Hope you're well, buddy. I see your videos are getting loads of views. Mine don't, you bastard. Oh, dear. People find me irritating, that's what it is. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can't. Oh, I thought Nigel looked very uncomfortable. He did. So do I. I feel very... Wally, enough. People don't want to see that. This is like doggy porn. Look at that. Yeah, Wally. He's getting older, Wally is now. He's 13, he's 14 actually. Moving on. Oh, Wally's fallen for you. Yeah. Oh, he's a little sucker. Away to jail. Next should be Nigel and the rest of them. No, you're right, Mello. Most definitely. I don't think he will. Oh, if that was the intention, that these herons would have been in court, not Congress. The goal is to win the midterm election. Oh God, really? Italy, Castel. Okay, thanks for that, buddy. I don't understand why you don't get more views. I just don't. I don't know. I do get comments about my voice and the way I talk and stuff like that. I can't really do a lot about that. You know, it's just who I am. But so, everyone, a lot of people think I put it on, but I don't. It's when I get passionate or when I'm sort of trying to get it out, I tend to be a little bit raspy. So I find so I can't what I've had a few comments on like Facebook and what have you on a certain video. It doesn't bother me anymore because obviously you get a bit long in the tooth, don't you? But I do tend to not everybody can. I haven't got a posh voice. Or have I? Am I misunderstood? Nah. Bannon was banned from appearing in Wilders' money drive in the Netherlands. Oh, really? Oh, Blondie. He's too extreme. He's way too extreme. There's one thing being a populist, but that guy, he'd just string him up. He's more KKK, isn't he? It's Steve Bannon. He's just awful. You like that? My man's speaking. I know, I just get into it and I just enjoy it. How old's the dog? He's nearly 14. Right, he's warm, isn't you? He's a bit hot. This heating helping, is it? Hmm? Yeah, he's 14 is this one. He's getting grey now. And he's getting little moles and stuff. So what I'll do, I'll get the old sod knife and burn them off later. I jest. Of course not. He's a lovely little boy, though. He really is. He's on heart medication now, which is really, it's cost an absolute. Thank you. Cost a fortune. It's just this Vetmedin stuff we have to get for him, and we were a bit worried about last year. And since we had the medication, he's just different dog. He's full of beans again, aren't you? Hmm. Yeah. Without it, he gets water in his lungs, so it's not very good. But Tommy Gunn, your videos are good. Too much waffle sometimes. Yeah, probably. Yeah. See, when I do my videos, I work off a script I have on my teleprompter, and the problem is when I write my script, I don't always remember. I say teleprompter, it's just like prompts, really, is what it is. And I don't. Oh God, I did put it in there. So then I sidetrack, and then I get into a bit of a waffle. I go down to the rabbit hole. So yeah, I probably do waffle too much sometimes. I have been told that a few times, to be honest. The thing is, when making the videos, they don't always. To me, when I'm making them, they don't feel that long. Just like my streams, I'm doing like 3 hours now. You are, aren't you? He is smarter than Trust, definitely. Yeah, but when I'm actually making them, they don't feel that long when I'm making them. Look at time. Oh my God, is that the time? It's 15, 17 minutes or something like that. But I don't mind them being long as they've got substance. As long as it isn't, like you say, just waffle. Because I think even myself, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll be clicking off too early, which then affects the video because the algorithm will say that people aren't hanging on that long, so it's not that good. So yeah. Johnny goes, a bit of waffle. Oh, all shorts. What? Really? Should he not? Oh dear. Yeah, much smart, aren't you, boy? Mm-hmm. Here's lovely film. I think I saw another one a minute ago coming in. I bet his breath. He ain't too bad actually, to be honest. Sebastian's breath is a little bit fishy, but Wally's actually okay. He's not a bad little boy. Oh yeah, you're getting a bit hot, aren't you, fella? Yeah, it's a bit too hot. He is. Wally's smarter than Trusts. I agree, Chris. Much smarter. Yes, he is. Sounds like me. ADHD. Do you know what? Actually, I do. I struggle. I don't know if I got if I'm a little bit dyslexic, but I struggle remember when I'm doing my phrase. I need the teleprompter because even though I know what I'm saying, I just need that little thing there just remind me. Do you know what I mean? And it's a very short memory memory sort of retention. You've had over. Croggy, really? 100. Yeah, to be fair, she's still got 98 people now, and today I have about 193. I peaked. 193, 190. Yeah, 193. I peaked today. I think about 93. I'm not the wrong thing. I'm trying to move this. I'm on the computer. I'm an idiot. Don't work on that one. 190. Yeah, 199 likes. Yeah. Don't forget like if anyone hasn't done so already. It really helps the channel. That's the thing about silly little things like just even a like that just helps. It shows there's some activity on the channel. The thing is, I don't get enough views. Because I don't get enough views, I don't earn enough off the actual videos, and it's a struggle. So I have, as you're probably aware, I had a really low period in the video on the channel, and it went really badly. And I was that close, so I've had enough now. I'm working really hard at this, and I'm not getting anywhere. And I was talking to Caroline about it, and I said, I think it's time to get the jacket in. I'll just do a bit and just, you have to get some work. Try and get some woodwork and work. And Caroline said to me, well, why don't you just get one last hit? And this last month, as you're probably aware already, I've been putting a lot of videos out. A lot. Some days as many as 12 a day. Which, in some ways, it hurts the channel. In some ways, in other ways, it pushes the channel, because it's more fingers, you see, more fingers and more pies to get more suggested videos and stuff like that, you see. And it has turned the channel around. But if you look at the average views per video, they are really low. Whereas when I was doing less videos, I was getting more views, but not when the channel dropped. I need to build up again. So, yeah, it's difficult. It's quite a hard game. Now, Daily Blase will know what I'm talking about. He's I think he's got about 8,000 subscribers, don't he, Daily Blase? Something about 8,500, something like that. But Daily Blase, he does 2 videos a day, but he's getting really good views on his videos. And it's, which, I really admire it, it's brilliant. A lot of that, I think, is because he's been very reliable and very regular with his videos. And also, he's got a much nicer voice than me. He's got a Yorkshire voice. Yeah, saucy, devil you. So I think that really helps. It's like you got like sort of Michael Lambert is another YouTuber, and he's only come onto the scene recently. He does a couple of videos a week, but he gets crazy views per video. But yet again, he's really easy to listen to. I'm annoying. I know I'm annoying. I know who I am. I know I'm not. I'm not in denial. I'm not the person to be standing on that X Factor and think I'm great. You know what I mean? No way. But I just want to be a bit of fun as well. But it doesn't. The other thing is, because the way I talk and stuff like that, because the words are what is heard by YouTube, and that's a problem. The way I present my videos, it doesn't necessarily make coherent sense for the algorithm. If you know what I mean. So when for YouTube to understand exactly what the video is about, they need to understand the video as well as understand its content. Because it's me, they're less likely to show the videos. So I've got this philosophy now that I'm just going to keep hammering out as many as I possibly can. And I think at the moment I can manage around 8 a day. I struggle, but I can do about 8 a day. And yeah. Does Wally need more water right now? He's got a water bowl just literally over there. So he is a bit of a pain with water. He doesn't tend to drink very much. Sometimes we have to literally put his head in the bowl. Not right in. No, that'd be cruel. Scroll down again. And Mellow says, stop worrying about it. I do worry about it, Mellow, because at the moment this is my only income. And if the channel doesn't earn any money, we don't eat. Pretty much. Apart from what we're growing in the garden, obviously. So yeah. Wally says, don't talk so much. I want candy. Yeah, he just wants treats. That's all he wants all the time. Yeah, it sounds like Brexit out, Geniebot. Yeah, Bannon starts fires, then blames others for arson. This sounds very much like Brexit and the Brexiters. Don't want to accept responsibility. Put more money in that waffle. What? What's that big? Oh, more honey in that waffle. Oh, pardon. Carry on with that. What you doing? The show's great. And yeah, oh, thank you, Thomas Conley. I do try. I'm very self-conscious of it. Yeah, because when I first started doing live, I was. Anyone know? I didn't actually do any live shows before until I went to the island with Graham Hughes, and Graham Hughes is always doing live, and it's pretty. He does more live than he does anything, and it just because I was with Graham Hughes, it kickstarted me into doing it, so I gave it a go. And I did a few little short live videos on the way back and walking around. Where was it again? Doctor of Lunacy, yeah. It did actually get loads of views. Actually, got loads of views afterwards as well. But the problem with it was it got demonetised, which would be helpful. My live stream last week got demonetised as well because I used some clips that had. And if I do anything that's GMB, that always get demonetised. So I've got to be really careful. The algorithm sucks, says Nobby Moves. Yes, it does. It's yeah, it's just got to deal with it, isn't it? It's just one of them things. Yeah. Yeah, Smith. Daily, but he's actually a really nice bloke as well. He's a nice chappy. You know. He's just trying to do a bit, really. It's not just the reason why I need to be able to earn some money now is because that's all I'm pretty much doing. My woodworking business has pretty gone to pot because of Brexit, so that's not very helpful. Wally Bark, but Simon says 55. Practice, Marcus, person, man, woman.
Like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Okay. You asked for that. Best Sunday evenings entertainment since I watched Shred 2. Shred? Or Shrek. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. I don't think I could do it. I'm about to maintain it. That's the problem. I don't think. All I can be is me. I just can't. I can't. I'm not an actor. I can't maintain that. No, I just can't do it. And it'll be obvious because what would be times if I've been trying to. I could be calm and stuff like that and talk and what have you. Obviously, I can, but it's just doesn't come over. It doesn't come over very well with me. It just doesn't. I sound like this trust is just big pauses in between. Jerry Goff says, last night a young lad tied his staffy pup outside Tesco before shopping. The problem was he tied him to the trolleys and the nervous tyke wouldn't let anyone... Oh, the noise scared him. What, them trying to move it? They're getting ready. I'd never tie my dog outside the shop. Here in France, as long as your dog will go in a trolley, you can actually wheel them around the shop as long as it's in the trolley and tied in the trolley. Well, the local shop doesn't mind, so it's not a problem. Oh, thanks, Paul Sage. That's kind of you. Banners like those people who lit cigarettes into super dry foliage, forests, and politics, yes. Causes a problem and buggers off. Scroll down. Oh, watch. What do you say then? Sorry. The algorithm sucks. Panama, that's it, Panama. That's where it was. In Panama and San Jose. What? Who said, post a porn video of Truss and Johnson going out to he'll save Britain. Got lots of this. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. I could do an animation. That's a possibility. Release the coffin said something about beavers today. Oh dear. Oh god, are you talking about what about Teresa Kofi? She was out there defending Liz Truss. What have you? Oh my god. That woman. God, she's awful. Call my pillow! Call my what? I was looking into wife beater Bannon just after the so-called referendum in 2015. Bannon did his Unite the Right European tour. He met up with a lot of fascist groups and he had a few cosy meetings with probably the likes of Marine Le Pen. Oh, that's 2015, that was. Duke Vengeance, I'm playing that game too. Dr. Lunacy says to Duke Vengeance. Kofi and Loads does that trick. You can help Marks with super. Yeah, if you want to say the super chat, it's obviously very appreciated. It really is. I do also understand. Obviously, things are looking tough at the moment for people. It really is. The cost of living crisis is just dire, isn't it? You know, my kids and what have you. It's, although they're okay at the moment, but it just doesn't look great. I'm just a poor boy, says Joa. The Jacob Rees-Mogg and Nigel Farage even offered to write Boris's speeches for him. Oh, God. Your channel was... Oh, a boycott. Your channel suggested to me, and I'm in the USA, I believe that one new way of shadow banning is the geographical nonsense. I do not see independent streamers in my area, only far away. What? Oh, okay. I still gave it like... Oh, cheers, buddy. Daily Butter say, the one thing I learned, Marcus, is not to make my titles too generic. Ask a question to tweak the interest and add power words. I did notice you had power words, you know, like... Oh, this is... One of your favourite ones. God, what was it again? Yeah, I see the power... Yeah, I get emotional words with it. So, make the titles too generic. I don't put enough thought into that, to be honest, into the titles. My worry is, though, how does... Because the title's obviously the first thing the YouTube algorithm sees as well. Would the algorithm not put, you know, consider it as a warning if they don't understand it? So, power words, emotional words. I'll write that down. Oh, I was off forget, you see. Power words. Oh, power words. Oh. And emotional words. Or things like Nigel Farage likes cock or something like that. Would that help? Would that work? No, I'll get banned. Nigel Farage, and as you know, testicle. Ask a question. I do put questions in. Or what is it? Things grab people's attention, obviously with the cards and that as well, isn't it? It's quite important. The thing for me is because I'm putting so many videos out, I've got to try and process all this stuff and get it online. Use cash! Oh, well done, GenieBot. No, we don't have no debt. I do have a debit card. I don't have no credit cards or anything like that. I do have a debit card, but you kind of have to here because if you do drive, and then all the petrol stations are unmanned now. Very rarely do you get somebody in the petrol station to take the cash out your hands. There you go. Holy chicken noodles, 20p a packet of Sainsbury's. Packet in Sainsbury's, even their own brand, are 40p. We have noticed here, the corn. The prices of everything is it's going up. It really is, and it's a bit of a. It's not to bother us too much because we grow a hell of a lot of stuff ourselves. But we have noticed that bread, for instance, has definitely increased by probably at least 10%, just for basic loaf. And as you know, the food in France is not that cheap anyway. Heinz Big Soup is now £1.70. It was £1. God, that's a big job. But there again, a lot of these Heinz products aren't getting. I don't know if they sold out or not, but the prices went up, didn't they? And the Tesco's have they said no, we're not going to stock it anymore. It's not going on our shelves. We're too expensive. What about a video? Nigel Farage eating. Oh my God! I shouldn't have clicked that. Something about bushes and Widdicombe. That is a scary thought. Oh, got Sebastian. Hello, my bit here. Sebastian, don't say hello. What's that? What's that? It's deep. Ah. There, boy. Yeah. So where was I? Trying to remain sane. It's not easy, is it? No, you'll try this for Flippin' Gamer. Crikey. I think would be a crap top. No, that I think would be a crap tile. Okay. The 350 million was bringing in 2 billion. Lee Corn. I looked up. Yep. I looked up Angela Rayner last weekend. Oh, really? And she's from Stockport and went to Avondale School. Angela Rayner and her golden locks. I feel like Angela Rayner. I love it when she blurts. I know they say, oh, you shouldn't do that in Parliament. You've got to have respect in Parliament. Oh, I love it when she blurts. Scum! Tory scum! Just say it as it is. I grew up literally around the corner from where I live. Oh, pretty cool. Prices are more or less stable here. Oh, in Portugal. Yeah, in France we've definitely noticed an increase. Most definitely have. Those boots. Oh, you want to pee at them? Sir Larry the Cat. Alternatively, live in a place where them selling that data is illegal. Huh? Oh, it's boycott. The new currency is data. Your data gathered by charging on plastic cards with a debit or credit or clubs. I don't do any card utility here in France. You know, your like Tesco club cards and stuff like that. But I don't. Yeah, and I don't do anything on Facebook other than put my videos up on Facebook groups. I don't participate in things like Facebook or WhatsApp or anything like that. But no, I get you. No, it's what scared me a little bit. I was watching a video by somebody. Like a documentary, and it was about facial recognition and what Google's been working on regarding facial recognition. And the scary thing is that they can work out your bone structure from your face, and it's so accurate that they can actually, from that, it become an identity. The thing about your bone structure doesn't really change, does it? So it's not, it's I just don't like it. The other thing is we've avoided the electric meter, the Linksy box we have here, which is the digital meter, because that's more data collection. And we had a thing recently ask us whether or not we would share our data and stuff. No, I don't want you to. No, go away. Yeah, you take a little box. I put the box in the right box, by the way. 400 grams of Tesco cheddar was $2.20. It's now $2.85. You see, 400 grams of cheddar in France would probably be about €4. If you go and buy their like Cantal Jaune, which is a young Cantal, which is equivalent to cheddar, sort of like cheddar. It's a hard yellow cheese, or firm yellow cheese. You think of a mild cheddar, and for 200, you get 200 grams of Cantal for about €2. So that'd be €4, which is a little, it's a little bit more expensive than what you're paying. You can wear a prosthetic face to feel. Wear a prosthetic face to what? To feel that. That's what people be doing, isn't it? Everyone be wearing masks. Peter Stewart, Arjen Brennan. Cantal. Entre deux, yes, entre deux. Oh, what about the older, the Oh. Only a little tiny bit, that one. Yeah. That costs a lot more. Mark's a grocery Mark's mask, okay. Do not talk about cheese. It upsets trust. Oh, pork markets. And we have more varieties of cheese than France, the whole of France. Which is not exactly true. There's about 400 odd varieties of cheese, but there's some varieties of cheese in France. Like thousands of them. Thousands. Can't sell your cheese into France very easy anyway, unless you do it via Ireland. Oh, that's Irish cheddar, sorry. Noodles used to cost 10... Oh, God, can you remember the value noodles? So you were about 7 to 10p. Obviously, that's a while ago, but the Tesco value I'm talking about. Gasoline prices are going down at least. Yeah, that's to do with the dollar and the pound. The pound's a little bit stronger at the moment if you're talking about in the UK. I don't know about where you are, Gingers. But for us, and also the EU as well, our buying power regarding the dollar is weak in comparison to what it was. So that's obviously affected the barrel price for us, or what we have to pay for it. Just like the Brexit bill, when the interest rates go up in the EU because of the central bank in the EU, and it's going to push, that bill up, which is mainly for pensions. You know, the Brexit bill, yeah. And who's going to get a pension? Nigel Farage. Lovely. Screw us over again, that bloke, doesn't he? Scroll down. That guy from Blur makes cheese now, does he? I don't know. Well, that guy from cricket, in both of them, he makes wine. Oh, so you did send me a message a minute ago, didn't you, Daily Blase? And I didn't. Oh, you said you had a link for something. Where was it again? Up we go. La. There we go. I can send you a link that I use if you want. Oh, please, please, Daily Blase. There's you can either do it via Twitter if you like, or whatever, or via my website, which is allshorts.eu. But yeah, that'd be much appreciated, buddy. I really would. What? Does Farage lick the rooster? Oh my god. Can anyone govern a nation that has 246... Oh, that's Charles de Gaulle. That is right, don't recall. Yeah. Can anyone govern a nation that has 246 different kinds of cheese? Oh god, Charles de Gaulle. The Charles de Gaulle, if I remember rightly, because when the president leaves office, they're entitled to a pension, just like they are in the UK. Well, he said he turned it down, did Charles de Gaulle. I think that's right. Supply and demand increases gasoline. Supply and demand increases gasoline prices. Taxing also does not help. No. But the taxing hasn't changed, has it? It hasn't gone up. If anything, in some places, it's been capped a little bit. It's too much, obviously. Taxing is ludicrous on fuel because it hits the ordinary people when you should be hitting the people with the money who are offshoring that money. Yeah, like the Jacob Rees-Moggs of the world. And Richie Sunak. What? Bob Carroll Spit the Dog has an online candle shop now. Really? It's like Captain Kirk. He sells memorabilia, doesn't he, online? Yeah, Star Trek memorabilia. He don't sell to the UK anymore though, because of Brexit. A good traditional butter here is less than €2. No, butter's gone up. Last year before, it was about 140 to 180. I think it's 250 grams. I think it is per block. And now it's over €2. But I wouldn't say it's a traditional butter. That's just all the bog standard. This smells exactly like Spit the Dog's. Oh, what? What's going on here? Lurpak is, well, that's a blend, isn't it? It's not actually, it's a blend of butter and oils or something, right? It's a bit like a Marge butter blend. But it's extremely expensive. It makes it easier for baking because it's softer. More and more of our products are coming to us via Dublin. However, customers are still notice the increases. Yes. Everything's become more. If the raw ingredients become more expensive, if you consider milk, for instance, you talk about butter and cheese and stuff like that. The cost of milk has gone up because the farmers, the dairy farmers, they need more money. They've been so squeezed, they got to a point they can't suck it up anymore. The worst airport I've ever seen has to. What? have ever been to. Tommy Gun. Charles de Gaulle has got a really big airport. It has got a big airport. But it's in Charles de Gaulle when they went to to the island. I met up with Graham Hughes there, and I wouldn't say it's the worst ever airport. By no means, it was alright. It worked. It's just too big. The most expensive butter I've found in the UK is French speciality butter, the kind used for making croissants. Croissants that you buy in the supermarkets, they're not real croissants. Croissants are made with butter, and they taste totally different. You need to go to a boulanger. €2.60 for butter, crikey. It's increasing here also, says Joa. Now it's a little bit more stable, but in the EU, the EU in general, he's just not so abrupt. No, it's not going like that. But it's the thing is, prices of food in the UK are actually really quite small. But don't worry, we got Pop-Ding Tim Martin. Was it Pop-Ding Tim Martin, Microwave King. Well, he wants to be VAT free. He does. Yeah. Charles de Gaulle ain't bad. Schiphol, on the other hand, never been to there. No. And on the other hand, is what more correctly called a shell. Okay. And it's too bloomin' big. It also referenced to Gwyneth Paltrow selling... Oh, the candles that blew up. Spelling... Yeah. Spelling like my... That's nuts, isn't it? But see, she had returns on there, but people's candles like this. This Wally. Where's Bear? You head still? No? There you are. You're greedy, you are, Wally. Yeah, food is an issue. Lower pack button, the icing was... Oh, I've got a door in now. Oh, crikey. There you are, girl. You're a good girl, you are. Lower pack butter, nice. £10 a kilo. It's nuts. For butter. Great, I mean, think about that, though. Is butter, it uses a huge amount of milk to make butter. And your curds and whey. Per gammon, that Tim Martin. Oh, God, isn't he just? Oh, something to swim ping. Probably the missus telling me, oh, you're running over time. Nope, that's fine. Exploded vagina again. Why would you... Oh, I wonder how many of those candles she actually managed to sell. It's nuts. Joe's in south of Portugal. We have a traditional production here, still wool shorts, and most of our butter comes from the Azores region of Portugal. Why would you do that? Have a vagina smelling candle? That's just weird. Who moved my cheese? Says Boycott. The recent video documentary. Okay, where's that? Blah, blah, blah. Drugs are cheaper than ever now. What? Watch the recent documentary about drug usage in Scotland. I can honestly say I've never even tried anything like that. That's my drug. A beer. And my energy drink. Right. Maybe we should go into the candle business. I used to make things with latex years ago. Sort of latex mould and the paint on stuff, or you can use it in like castings right here. I used to make those latex molds for making concrete products and what have you. And I did think about making knockers. Phallic knockers, I thought it'd be quite funny. But get people to mould them themselves, just like a phallic of their what's it, and then they can have a knocker made out of their what's it. Would that be a business model? But then I thought maybe there's a bit of a problem with this idea because everyone would have to have all their bits shaved. I don't think they'll take it up, but no. I don't think it's a great business plan. Surely, 95 E10 is 292 here now. Oh, crikey, still quite high. Ours has gone down by the way. It's 190. I saw 191. And that was the highest I saw was 216 euros. It is, and that would be that's for diesel on top, I guess. Oil. When you've been knobbing and the family turn up, you can blame the candle. Oh. Can we have a candle that smells like ass? Maybe. You could probably make that one yourself. A knocker of a knocker, maybe. Oh. The secret of the turns. Secret is in the turns. Following the specific turns for the dough, and don't cut any ingredient of the recipe, especially the butter. Are we talking about turns for the dough? Which dough are you talking about there, Joa? God. Because if it's like certain like cakes with like the milk foil and stuff like that, like 1,000 layers. I mean, yeah, God. Some of the French cakes are lovely. They really are. Barrage scented car. Oh my God, what that smell like? I've been there. Maybe milkshake. Might smell of milkshake. Be sour, wouldn't it? That'll smell of fresh. Nigel Farage, you smell of fresh. I'll talk about croissants. Thank God for that. Okay. Oh dear. And when we were doing before COVID kicked off, we were doing Airbnb here because I've got your rooms upstairs, and we'd there you go. Yeah. So we're doing Airbnb and that. We're going the continental breakfast because I did English breakfast, but also a continental breakfast, and 1,000 foils, yeah. Fuel. And with the croissants and that, because obviously you can't get them first thing in the morning because you just can't, because we open when the people get up in the morning, so you get them the previous day, so you just get fresh croissants. And the best thing to do with them, because obviously they've been sitting there overnight, we just whack them in the oven. Oh my God, they're so nice. They really are. They'd smell of arse Farage candles. Okay. It'll be cat cigarettes, obviously. Yes, legal. Oh, there's so Larry the cat says cigarettes. Yes. Oh, that'd be alright. Can you imagine it? Oh, cigars and a £40 glass of wine, apparently. Oh, cheers out. Yeah, Daddy Bars, send that thing over to us. That'd be really appreciated, buddy. You take care. Well, I'm going to be going to bed in a minute. So, oh my God, it's 10 to 1 in the morning. So I'll be calling it a night in a moment. It's 3 hours, 20 minutes. Oh, naughty me. The missus, she'll have a go. She will. She will. In the fridge, but it doesn't start melting. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make it for tonight because it is 3 hours, 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep it to 2.5 hours. Really is what I should do. And I'm really tired. You probably can tell because I keep mumbling and stuttering. Yeah, let's just double check I missed anybody. Her fishy candles. So, overview is the UK is fecked up. It ain't going to get any better anytime soon. I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. I think we're all, quite frankly...
We're doomed.
Uh-huh. It's a complete and utter mess. Oh, God. I just don't see any way over this. I really don't. Problem is, you can't deal with a situation unless you accept the situation. Unless you accept there's a problem, such as the problem that in Dover. And you say, oh, there's a problem here. We need to do something about it instead of that pointing the finger at everybody else. And same with Brexit as a whole. There's no way you can. It's not broken. Brexit's not broken. It is Brexit. It's the nature of the beast. So it is what it is. Welcome to Brexit, sir. Welcome to the Brexit, sir. So it's one of them things we're not going to be able to... I just don't see a way out. And then, unless the politicians accept that is the problem, there is no way out. And all this, oh, we've got to go forward, never look back. Problem is, forward, it's looking at back and forwards at the same time. It's all around you. It's Brexit. It's a nightmare. And it hasn't ended yet. It's going to keep rolling out. More catastrophes, more problems. And making everybody's lives harder. There's no positives of Brexit. You've got people, actually, somebody actually sent me a message the other day, actually, because I did a video about it, and they sent me an email saying that they just had a letter from the bank saying we're going to close your account in such a date because of Brexit. You've got English account, they live here, English account as well as their French ones, they're not supposed to have, living here in France. So their account's going to be closed. Once they find out, once they realise you're not in the UK, well, or you've used a French address as your registered address for your bank account, they're going to catch up with you. And they're going to say, sorry, not allowed, because we've got no bank passporting in the UK, for the UK to access banking in the EU. It's nothing like slapping yourself in the face, is it? Anyway, I am going to go. My little dog is whining at me again. You're whining at me again, Wally. You're looking at me. Give me the look. I'll tell you what we need to do. I'll tell you what, I've got a solution. And I'm going to say thank you very much, first of all, for everybody. So let's just say thank you. Ah, cats. Pure gammon, that Tim Martin. Oh, yeah, that is. Scroll down. Oh my giddy aunt, I still didn't write it right. Oh my god. You can't edit it, can you? Can you edit it? No, can't edit it. Oh well, that'll do. Yeah, that's not how you spell everyone, by the way. UK diesel's £1.99, so yeah, it's quite a bit more expensive, isn't it? AML. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe. I bet it'll be very, very kind. If you want support, you can do it on set up. It's not working. Why is that working? Not working now. Oh no, it's broken. It's not showing. Yeah. Oh well. That's old. Anyway, if you want support, you do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee or do super chat or whatever. You don't have to, obviously. I think times are hard, and it's I do appreciate being here anyway. To be honest, and that's really good turnout today. Really good turnout, and at one point we had almost 200 people, and that's high for me. Really high. Don't normally get that many. And Wally said, "No, oh yeah, that's ours." Wally. So, what becomes? He's trying to get out. He's still on the balls. You could say, like Brexit is broken. ML says London, Texaco was it? Okay. Yes, 99. Oh, takes out my ears. Oh, we'll say Wally. We'll say no night. No. What you could say. Say what you'll say. So thanks all for watching and that. I really do appreciate it, and sticking with us and supporting us and that. It makes all the difference in one. Oh, what are you doing, Wally? What are you trying to do? Oh, you walk up there, dear. Meow, what's it? So Larry the cat speak to you. Say meow, Wally. Huh? What? No, don't stand up. Is it this? What the hell do you want? Really, what is that it? Is that it? Okay. Oh god, now I've got another one behind me now. Oh, there we go. There. Anyway, I'm going to say 99 and I've got this for you. So there you go.